What up? What up?
Hello.
Welcome everyone to Shooting the Shh. It is Wednesday, July 6th. Happy hump day to everyone. All right. I'm joined by my co-host, Neil Six, and our other co-host, Marcus, is on his en route. I believe he's going to be here in a couple minutes. What's up? It's just Vernon. How you doing, sir? All right, so let's introduce our special guest for this evening. He's returning. We're trying to take advantage. Oh, dip! Oh, wake up!
Oh, hey! Oh, sleep. Oh, there he is.
That's okay. How's it going?
Hello.
Doing, sir?
Good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's everybody?
I realized the last time I was in this room, since I've been traveling for the last couple of weeks, was with you. So I'm glad to be returning back behind the soundboard with Mitch. It's great.
Nice.
There you go.
You still have the stash.
I still have it. Yes, I know.
Yes.
We talked about me cutting it. I can't let it go. Can't let it go. You
That's
inspire me too much, Mitch.
So we're just real quick. We were discussing that backstage as people. Hey, how come it's not showing up? Hold on. Oh, that's
happened?
weird. There. Okay. Well, at least here's one. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm totally just talking to myself right now. But so as people don't know, or some people know, Mitch played Donkey Doug on Good Place, and I was trying to find like we should load up like a dip like sound sample to use, as one of our sound samples. Anyways, I was trying to look for one online, and then I popped up, and there's of course Reddit discussions and all these other about Donkey Doug, as well as Jason, who was the son of Donkey Doug and his friend Pillboy. And anyways, I was like, man, you guys are memorialized. You guys are on Etsy. And it's funny because I guess Mitch was telling me that he actually bought a couple things on Etsy. Well, what were other things that you saw that was I guess
there's T-shirts. Like I bought one. It's Donkey Doug's Electric Company or Electric.
Oh yeah. I just saw that right now. This looks amazing. I want to pick one up right here. Look at that.
That's pretty dope.
That's amazing.
So I have a couple of those. There's one. There was one that I picked up. It was Double Trouble. It says energy drink body spray, and then there's a couple like art prints that are out there. Like there's one that says like "You both it." It's just like random stuff, and like I like to I like to support the artists that put stuff out there. So
Of course, and it's you.
Yeah.
Man, this mug looks great though. I was like looking at this mug. Look at this.
Oh wow,
That's
that does
cool.
look good.
That's a good one. Mitch is like, oh, gotta pick it up now.
Gotta get him. I need a new mug.
There you go.
And you
Yeah,
use
I know.
the
Meanwhile, it's all like they're all like aliases for Mitch's company. He's the one who sells all of it. I'm just
I
kidding.
design and market my own products.
There you go.
amazing.
Love it. Yeah. But anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. All right. What is that? I can't see what that is. Can you guys see what that?
Clapping emojis.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's clapping. Okay, it's
emojis.
clapping. Nice.
For some reason, it's not showing up in my chat, but
Yeah, in chat it doesn't show up as well. I think you have to look on the Twitch browser. It looks a lot better.
yeah.
Hey, what's up, KJ Mix? How you doing, sir?
Oh, KJ
If
making
you,
the house.
after if you guys are up for it later in the evening, J Mix will be spinning a set, so you guys can check him out. Give him a
Yes.
follow. Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. So let's go into pop culture. Wait, never mind. Sorry,
Oh
I'm
no.
out.
Oh yeah.
I'm off today. I forgot. We always have a fun little video we always like to show before we get into pop culture. I'm jumping the gun. So I thought we've seen these tons and tons of times, but I thought this one was pretty cool. It's always that domino trick shot effect thing.
Oh yeah.
You see them like they're usually okay or whatever, but this one was impressive because this one was long. I don't know if you guys have seen this one. I'm like, man, some people have way too much time on their hands.
Well, let's see.
So this one is called the 70-step. Was it 70-step trick shot? Yeah, there you go. All right, here you go. Can you imagine if it got stuck right there? You're like,
Oh,
"Ah!"
I don't even own this much stuff, man. This is
I know. That's what
I
I'm
know.
saying. Oh. Woo, this is the time to dig this.
Yeah, right. The only
Yes!
my only issue is that ending is a little anticlimactic. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I would imagine like there should be like some big explosion or something. You know?
There should have been fireworks
Yeah, exactly.
at that point. I mean,
Yeah.
That's impressive. Yeah, it is impressive. Like
It's cool. It's just a trip though, because it's like 80 basketballs in that.
Well, so Second Crazy says, how many takes did he before he got it perfect? Exactly. That's the thing too, right?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
and then the crazy thing is like if you saw he built some of those things. It wasn't like, where you've seen others where it's like, oh, dominoes drop. He actually put on a skateboard, he put like little popsicle sticks. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
built a lot of this stuff. And to your point, Neil, like you said, like look, how long did it take him to build that trench? Because digging holes, that's
Yeah.
tiring as hell.
Has
But,
to be an engineer. Like,
Yeah.
like
And this had to have been like, he works on it on the weekends for like a year or something like that. You know what I mean? Like this is a weekend project because that is just a lot of detail.
yeah.
Like,
So,
do you guys remember Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure?
yeah.
And when in the beginning where he had the whole domino thing to get his like breakfast ready.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it totally reminds me of.
Exactly.
Uh,
But it's crazy. I mean, props for these people who have the time to do this.
Yeah.
I'd rather use my time doing something else. But hey, I like watching a 3-minute video. That's the crazy part, right? I don't know, like to your point, like how much work did he do just for a 3-minute video?
right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, how much planning was involved too?
A
Like
lot.
that's hours. That's hours upon hours.
Yep.
Maybe he did, to your point, Julius. Maybe he planned for something more epic, and then he just got too frustrated and tired. He's like, "Forget it. This is it. I'm
Yeah.
ending it right here. Basketball shot."
Possibly. Possibly. Yeah. Cool. All right. So that's that. All right. So let's get into now we can get into pop culture. I was a little premature there. Blew my load a little too quickly.
That's what she said.
Yes. All right. Here you go. Pop culture. So, I don't like starting on a bad, but I feel like this one will be a celebration and an honoring. I don't know if you guys heard, but Poppin' Taco, Bruno Falcon, one of the dancers from Breakin' is dead at 58, and he's famously known to collaborate a lot with MJ, taught him to pop lock and all that stuff. And it's just really sad. I don't know. Let's see what is hip hop trailblazer and legendary dancer Bruno Poppin' Taco Falcon has died. This according to his loved ones. His sister tells TMZ the longtime LA-based breaker and choreographer passed away Saturday at his Long Beach home. She says she believes he may have died from a possible heart attack. We're told his death is considered natural and no autopsy will be conducted. Bruno was a staple in the dance scene throughout the 80s and 90s, specifically through a style he sort of carved out as his own in locking, which he popularized in the cult classic film Breakin', where he played one of the main characters, Electro Rock 1, opposite Ice-T. Speaking of, the rapper confirmed his death on Twitter, replying to a fan who asked if he'd heard of Bruno's death and saying, "Yep, just got a text. He was too young, SMH." And so he was known. Go ahead.
Was he really? He was not opposite Ice-T. Ice-T was like the MC. Like there was two guys in Electro Rock. I'm going to clarify this because this journalist didn't do his due diligence. Ice-T was the MC. There was the other dude that he was a dancer, and he had a Pink Floyd hat on, very 80s, but it was not Ice-T. To be clear.
There you go. Clarify.
I don't know the name of the other guy though.
Let's see. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, so then goes on to say that he went on to act in other films such as Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, Thumbelina, and even Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. He actually had a pretty tight relationship with MJ, having danced on and off with the superstar for years, even appearing in some music videos. There you go.
He was in the Smooth Criminal video.
Oh, he was. I remember him. He was one of the gangsters.
Can we see it?
Yeah, of course. Let's do it. That's why I wanted to do a celebration of him because definitely he was pivotal in the scene. So first I wanted to do him in Break It.
It's the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme in the.
Yes!
Yeah. Right there.
Don't turn him out, man.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Get him!
Get that away.
He's the guy in the hat, right?
Ooh. He's the guy in the beret.
Yeah.
Company.
You got the dirt, man. Put you under. Yeah, you're looking at the piranha. We'll eat you and spit out the pieces we don't like.
Oh yeah? Show me, man. Come on, sucker, right now.
You want some? Then come and get it. Once you punks just split. I think I hear your mama calling you. You don't like what you see? Yeah, what dude's gonna put you under? Yeah, you're looking at death, man. You have to put a bag over that face to hide the shame.
Anytime, man.
Friday night. Be there. Not unless you're chicken.
Hey, face. Who you calling chicken?
I won't blame you if you don't show up. Cause it's gonna be real messy. Oh yeah. Bring your girlfriend. The dancer. Cause you're gonna need a shoulder to cry on.
The most wholesome trash talk
Come
by
on,
today's
let's go,
standards.
little hell.
Yeah, I feel like these are the movies that like my uncles learn how to learn English from. You know, like,
And you don't quit. You get the best rap there will ever be. Because the ice is so cold, the tea is hot. Come on, Electro-Rock, show me what you got. The tea is hot, the ice is free, I will turn out all food.
No, there's Ice-T.
There's Ice-T in the back, MC.
No more, because I'm the ice cold rap. All the girls know to rock that. Ice-T's not the whack. Throw down all you poppers and break the mind. Don't stop, the beat's not hard to find. I'll take you up, up, up to the highest degree. Don't stop to the T.O.P. This is it, and you don't quit. So take the glove beat and rock with it.
Nowhere.
oh, we're breathing.
Well, as I said before, the competition's always swell. But who wins? You never can tell. In the place with the punk space.
That's just unfair. They had 3. Survivor Series.
It's a thing, with Stone Cold Nitro party begins. So listen, party people with the ear to the street, the college professors and the social elite, to the fly young guys and the pretty girls. I see is gonna tell you about the hip hop world. Hip hop is a way of life with graffiti and rapping on the mic as the record scratch to the breakers beat. Hip hop the sound of the street.
You like using that move a lot.
Now I'ma break it down for all of you
Liu Kang kicks.
Yeah.
Or the gangster cuts of a cold DJ.
Oh hell.
It was so 80s.
Street
Jesus.
people.
Okay, and then we'll go to Smooth Criminal. Here you go. Well, not all of it. 9 minutes.
That's cool, huh? I'll tell him everything he knows. Oh, yeah, right. You show me. Okay, sure. Hold this.
Why did it go to that? Anyways, man, I
Do you
forgot
know
this.
which one he was.
No, I can't. I'm sure in the front, for sure. Let's see. DMX, if you know who he was, let us know.
Wait a minute.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
I forgot how great this video was.
Yeah.
So they came into the outway. It was Sunday. What a black day. Every time I start to find him, he's leaving no clues. They're behind him. And they had no way to know.
Anyways, yeah, that's it's crazy.
Not to dampen the mood, but this is, I feel like, in the timeline of where he starts to get a little problematic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's that's what I was trying to, I was like, yeah, no, for sure. That thin line.
I
but you know,
I love that video. To your point, this video, or I love the song. Like everything about it was so good at the time when I heard it. Now it's like tainted.
yeah.
Taint.
That's what she said.
But it's crazy because so you have Pop and Taco, and you had Shabadoo early on, like was it December 2020? And I think that's actually, was that when we started STS? Because I remember one of our first shows we talked about Shabadoo passing
Oh
away.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah.
Um,
So
Yeah.
is Turbo still alive?
yes,
He is. Okay.
yes.
And
Turbo's still alive.
need
We
to find out-
actually, I was potentially supposed to interview him actually for Sip and Jam,
Oh, no
but then
way.
that's when I got like busy with life and everything else. But one of these days, maybe it might happen. We'll see. We'll see. But
Interesting. Okay. Wow, he's 54. Turbo is Boogaloo Shrimp.
yep.
54 years
Yeah,
old.
man.
Amazing.
Yeah, dude, that's the 80s, man. Come on now. The 80s was like 30 years, a little over 30 years ago.
You also have to remember, like during that
40.
time, people were doing a lot more drugs. Like,
That too.
like they put a lot of years. Like they took a lot of years off their lives doing. what
Yeah,
they did.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And Sick and Crazy, I think I said what's up earlier, but says, remember when MTV showed music videos? Yes, we do. The very, very distant past.
Music television? Weird.
I know,
That's
right?
what the M stands for.
Oh, thought it was movie stars.
Yeah. So yeah. Rest in peace to Bruno Papintaco Falcone.
Yeah.
You're gonna be up there battling Ozone, Shabadoo.
Shabadoo.
We're gonna keep trying to keep going light. We got Marcus. What's up, Marcus? What's up, sir? How you doing? How you doing?
Hello, I'm well. How are you all?
We're great.
Shit.
Doing all right.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Next up on our docket, Keanu Reeves being Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is going viral for being a class act as he adorably answers kids' questions at airport. The Matrix star took the time to have a heartwarming conversation with a young fan in an airport.
That's fun.
Yeah. As you guys know, like he's always been like really nice to people, and he's always doing nice things, and everyone who's met him, and it's funny, you'll see like posts, someone will post about him, and then everyone will have nothing but nice things to say about him all the time. And there he is, he's still doing it. Look at that.
Yeah.
See?
That's
Here's a post, Andrew Kimmel. Keanu Reeves was on my flight from London to NYC today. A young boy asked for an autograph at baggage and then began to fire off a series of rapid-fire questions. Oops. Keanu happily responded to every single question.
That's cool. He must have had time.
Kid, why were you in London? Kimmel tweeted, quoting from the pair's exchange. Filming a documentary. When the kid began talking about Grand Prix, mispronouncing Prix, Reeves overlooked the grammar graph and enthusiastically chatted about the Formula One race. Why were you in London? Filming a documentary. I saw you were at the Grand Prix. Whoops. Yes, the Grand Prix, in a French accent without correcting him. F1, race cars. Do you drive? Not F1, but I like riding motorcycles.
That's cool.
Do you live in LA? I live in LA. How long are you going to... These are hella questions. How long are you going to be in New York? 4 days. No, 5. 5 days. Why are you in NY? Going to see a Broadway show. What Broadway show? American Buffalo. Damn it. Where are you staying in NY? Midtown. By this time, the kid was running out of questions, so Keanu started grilling him. Why were you in Europe? What galleries did you go to first? What was your favorite?
That's
I
cool.
geeked out a little and asked for a photo. I mean, I had to. Have a happy 4th, everyone. Yeah, so.
That's cool.
Oh, whoa,
I
look
want
at
to meet
this.
him one time. He
I
seems
know,
like a good
right?
dude, like a cool dude.
Exactly. And look at this. Keanu gives team of stuntmen personalized Rolexes.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What can't you do, Keanu?
Keanu's a national treasure. There
I
you
feel
go.
like Mitch, you could be a stunt double of his
A stunt.
with your
You'd
hair.
have to
Dude,
shave, though.
I would love to do a movie where he either plays like my brother or like my uncle. Like
That would be awesome.
That would
That'd be great. That'd be awesome. There you go. All right.
Keanu, hit me up.
Right.
we know you're looking and watching us. Hit up, Mitch.
Oh my god, I just
Yeah.
wish that's how like freaking Hollywood worked.
Yeah, right.
Hey, somebody, put me in your project, please,
Right.
please.
got it. Don't worry about it.
No,
Keanu, reach out to the
Oh,
STS agency.
There you
We're
go.
representing Mitch on this one.
There you go. All right. So
Come on,
next up, going from a person who's simply the nicest and can do no wrong to another one that I've heard can be a little difficult at times. James Cameron blasts fans who think Avatar sequel is too long. Apparently, the runtime is around 3 hours, right? Let's see. But he tends to do that anyways. But here we go. So the Aliens and Titanic director has no patience for your tiny bladders, people. Get up and pee. James Cameron isn't having any of this whining that his Avatar sequel will be too long. Avatar, The Way of the Water, the sequel to the 2009 original, is coming out in mid-December. The filmmaker told Empire Magazine that the movie is currently about 3 hours long, though edits could change that length. But if three hours seems awfully long to sit in a theater, especially with a jumbo-sized Coke, deal with it. I don't want anybody whining about length when they sit and binge watch television for 8 hours, Cameron told Empire in an article published Tuesday. I can almost write this part of the review. The agonizingly long 3-hour movie. It's like, give me a fucking break. I've watched my kids sit and do 5-hour one episodes in a row. Here's a big social paradigm shift that has to happen. It's okay to get up and go pee. The first Avatar movie ran 2 hours and 42 minutes. A third film in the series is scheduled for 2024, though its length hasn't been discussed yet.
Another one. That's what she said.
Yes. Yes.
Plumos Poetic, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Who in the world can sit and watch 8 hours though, Cameron?
I mean, also it's TV, so there's a pause button.
There, yes,
exactly. There's a pause button, and then like during credits, you could go up and pee. Yeah, it's
right. Like,
and it's you're not walking out of an entire auditorium. You're just walking right next door to your bathroom.
Yeah,
like, it all takes but like 3 minutes. It takes at least 5 to get out of your seat and to the bathroom.
So wear diapers, everybody. So.
And
right.
The thing, so you know, some of the more recent Marvel movies have been not on the 3-hour length, but they've been, you know, I think hitting the 2-hour mark. And I've gone to watch it with my family, and my kids are on the younger side, and they have to get up and go pee, and I go off and run off, and I come back, and I'm like, "What'd I miss?" And then it's like, "Oh, you missed all this, you know, important parts at times, you know." And then when I go do the rewatch at home when it comes out on Disney Plus, I'm like, "Oh, I missed this part. This is what happened.
Right.
This is what they were talking about."
Just give your phone to someone to record what you missed.
For real. But you know, like I remember specifically, without giving away too much, it was it was one of towards the end was what I missed when Doctor Strange was in one of the other multiverses and he encountered you know, the bad Strange, and I missed that part, and I was like, oh man, there was so much dialogue there. Anyways, so yeah, come on, Cameron, don't be an ass. Even though he always is, supposedly. In other news, supposedly, I don't know if you guys really care, but he won't be directing the other ones, the other sequels.
Another one.
No, yeah. Let's see. Don't direct the other avatars. Yeah. Let's see.
There's more?
Yes, there's more.
Oh, God.
The Avatar multiverse.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's what it seems
Right
like
here.
we're going.
Right here. So he says, James Cameron says he may not direct Avatar 4 and 5 himself. Who
Do we
needs
need
more?
Avatar
But
4 and 5?
I didn't realize that there was going to be more than 2.
That part.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, that's crazy.
Uh,
Wow. Okay.
But here's the thing: is if it takes them as long to make 2, 3, 4, and 5 as it took them to make 2, then we won't be alive for them.
Ouch.
That's ouch.
I mean,
That's actually a good point. Like, the last one came out, what, 14, 15 years ago?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, if we put another 15 years on the third one, and then another 30 years for the fourth one,
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Aren't they shooting them like simultaneously? I thought they were shooting them like
Oh, I'm
like
being
they were shooting bits and
facetious.
pieces of like everything.
It sounds like they're not. Let's see.
Oh,
But
really?
so let's see what he says. Okay, so James Cameron revealed he might not direct the 4th and 5th films of the Avatar franchise. Speaking to Empire, Cameron said the fact that sci-fi movies take so much time to make might mean he won't be captaining the ship on the final 2 movies. The Avatar films themselves are kind of all consuming. I've got some other things I'm developing as well as that are exciting. I think eventually over time, I don't know if that's after 3 or after 4, I want to pass the baton to a director that I trust to take over so I can do some other stuff that I'm also interested in.
I mean, how old? He's not that young either, right?
Yeah, he's
Like,
67.
I mean, he's definitely not younger than us.
yeah, yeah,
67.
right. And so, like,
He's 1 year from Poppin' Taco.
Oh,
oh,
oh
Yeah.
man.
Is that too dark? I'm sorry.
that's-
No worries, no worries. Real quick,
Yes, that was horribly dark, Mitch.
Homeless Poetic says has
laugh.
prepared for this moment forever because no one says this to me when I say hello there.
Darkness, my
General
old friend.
Kenobi. And this truth. So Plumas Poetic says, yeah, they should have made Avatar a series instead. Exactly. I mean, that's what you're seeing a lot of, right? You have the Lord of the Rings, not prequel. Well, I guess it is a prequel. That's a series, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe we'll let that die.
But there's like there should be yeah, like I think it'll be just as fine like being a series. I don't know. If people
I mean,
are really into it.
Like we have to really see how he's going to visually make this too, because like he's really reserving this to have that theatrical effect, right? Like
Right.
True.
when you do have TV shows that try to push the boundaries, like Game of Thrones, I feel like is one of the ones that like visually tried to push the boundaries, and it still kind of fell flat for the most part compared to like what you could do in movies.
Yeah.
If he does do some mind-blowing stuff in 2, then yes, justified. But if not, like, yeah, fine. If you're really focusing on storyline, then yeah, do it on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So anyone who's excited, there you go. You heard it from the man, James Cameron.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited
Fuck your
now.
pee hole.
You are? Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, so
Almost what
question-
Cameron said.
So question for the chat and for you guys. So it sounds like Neo's looking forward to it. Mitch and Marcus, are you guys looking forward to it? Are you guys gonna watch it in theaters?
I probably will, like, cause it's gonna be one of those like, 3D IMAX type of deals. Like, I know that they've been investing a lot in the new tech, so I kind of want to see where that goes. So
Yeah, I would say the same. I think it'll be best enjoyed on the big screen. So that's one of those, like, yeah, I'll make it a point to go see it.
So question for you, because Marcus, I know we've talked about this and we've seen a lot of movies together. Because you have Dolby Cinema, you have 3D IMAX, you also have 40X here in LA. What are you gonna go see it in?
Anything but 3D. So 40X.
Okay.
I mean, I'll attempt to go see it in 40X, because I think that'll be the most immersive experience. But like IMAX or Dolby will probably be more likely.
Here's the question though, right? So okay, so you said 40X. So for
Yeah.
people who don't know 40X is basically you get the wind, you get some smells, you also get the 3D aspect of it, and it moves. So it's like a ride the whole time. So Marcus, knowing that it's 3 hours, do you think you're gonna be able to survive a 3-hour ride?
Oh,
Essentially
absolutely.
Okay.
I don't have bladder issues.
Okay.
If I pee before, I'm good.
Okay.
You're gonna have to train for it though. 3 hours. That's like,
Seriously.
I mean, you just gotta buy a
like
soda.
hiking, it's like marathons. You know what I mean? That's
No.
that's a lot.
Maybe this is what we should do in December. Maybe we'll get together a bunch of STS people and we all go watch 40X. And see if
I'm down.
we all
and
survive
train
or we all get dizzy.
Everyone
Yeah,
after the
that's right.
show's all like sore, for like a week.
Wait, is 40X? Is that the 3D goggles as well?
Yes.
Oh, then I won't see it in 40X. I can't do 3D. I hate 3D.
Okay.
Oh, the visual stuff. Like, do you
Yeah.
get sick?
Mm-hmm.
You do.
I get motion sick. Yeah.
Yeah, motion sick. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's why
yeah, no,
like,
I can't.
the rides at Universal, they messed me up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I will take one for the team, y'all. I will go for 40X, and I will
There we go.
report back to see how it goes.
Yeah, I'll go watch
So-
anything in 2D, but yeah, I can't do the 3D. That's stupid.
Okay.
Oh, hello,
Oh,
cat.
hello. Hello, cat. Cats.
No, that's part of Mitch's mustache walking.
It gets off and takes a break every now.
It has to. It has to.
So Plumas Poetic says Game of Thrones opener might have been the best part. I liked Game of Thrones, by the way. And also says, I forgot Avatar was a thing until the trailer. Hello, maybe we'll go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so jumping on, this is this is a interesting one. Hayden Panettiere opens up for first time about addiction to opioids and alcohol. I was on top of the world and I ruined it, the 32-year-old star said in a new interview.
Really?
Yeah. So Hayden Panettiere's star was rising in the mid-aughts when she gained fame on Heroes. So this is probably the reason why she probably disappeared. So right here. So on Heroes, a hit series that boasted the memorable tagline, "Save the cheerleaders, save the world." But at the time, Panettiere's fans had no idea that the teen who played cheerleader Claire Bennett on screen actually needed help off screen. In a new interview, the now 32-year-old actor is opening up about her experience with addiction for the first time, a battle that began when she was offered happy pills, she said, before red carpet appearances when she was just 15.
Damn. That sucks.
They were to make me peppy during interviews. I had no idea this was not an appropriate thing or what door that would open for me when it came to my addiction. And she had no idea how well she would be able to work around that. Became a growing problem with opioids and alcohol. My saving grace is that I couldn't be messy while on set and working, but things kept getting out of control off set. And as I got older, the drugs and alcohol became something I almost couldn't live without. By the time she became one of the leading ladies of the country music themed primetime soap Nashville, she felt she could see parallels between her troubled character and herself. Yeah, so that makes total sense because what is that? Heroes was like, yeah, they said early aughts, and then Nashville, I think that might have been like the teens. So yeah, it probably took her a while, to get clean and all that stuff. And it's great that she's opening up about it because I think that's some of the dark underbelly things about Hollywood that some people don't talk about.
Yeah.
And a big reason why, I know people have mentioned like, oh, you should put your kids in film or commercials and all that stuff. I'm like, no, I want them to have a normal life. And I've talked about this as well. Like I've encountered a lot of child actors and they're just not normal, and it's sad, and they're like robots, I feel personally. And, some have been able to be okay and make the most of it, but a lot don't. And it's a rough business.
That it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I remember she married Vladimir Klitschko, who's,
that's
one of the
right.
top heavyweight boxers. But he's also, I think him, or I can't remember if it was him or his brother who was the doctor. But they're like really, not only are they like freakish athletes of boxing, like they're actually like really smart people. It seems like they come off very clean type people. So like now just hearing about this guy, I just wouldn't imagine that Vladimir Klitschko would be involved with that. It just seemed the Hayden Panettiere was always like a proper person to me. Maybe and maybe that was just me being naive, but I haven't really paid close attention to her. But that's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. It's unfortunate.
Wild it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is she better now? Is that what she's talking about?
I think so. That's what it seems like. That's what it's here. Let me scroll down. Oh, here you go. Those were really rough years. Who like her suffered from postpartum depression after. Oh wait, never mind. I can relate to those storylines like the alcoholism. And while she remained sober during her pregnancy with daughter Kaya, whom she shares with ex-partner Vladimir Klitschko, after she gave birth, all bets were off. There was just this gray color in my life, she said, describing during that time period. It got to a point where the actor had to sip alcohol throughout the day just to keep the shakes at bay. Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
That's rough.
Let's see. When doctors warned her about that her liver was going to give out if she didn't change her ways, she decided to into rehab for 8 months and break the cycle. But she has no regrets. I don't regret even the ugliest things that have happened to me. I feel incredibly accomplished, and I feel like I have a second chance. Yeah, so it sounds like she's clean now. So
Wow,
Okay.
she had
That's crazy.
liver failure at 30, like 32 and younger. That's rough.
Insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
That she was doing major damage to her liver. That's crazy.
I mean, and she's tiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't help. But
Dang, that's crazy.
Wow.
So let's see. Sick and Crazy says Game of Thrones writer Martin is from my town in New Jersey. Nice. And have a project to open a. Oh, they're gonna open a 74-acre film studio here soon. Nice.
Wow,
He's
just
also-
for going to Game of Thrones?
Yeah. That guy helped
Dude.
open like the Meow Wolf museums too.
Wow.
The what?
Meow Wolf, have you ever heard of those? Like there's one in New Mexico,
No.
there's one in Vegas. They're like interactive art exhibits. Like they're huge. They're big.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my friend just told me about it not too long ago, and they look pretty intense. Julius, if you want to bring one up,
Yep.
like they're
Meow
On it.
Wolf?
they look pretty,
Yeah, like Meow and then Wolf. Yeah.
they look
So there's
pretty-
Omega Mart in Vegas, and then there's just the regular
Oh.
Meow Wolf in Santa Fe. Oh, they have one in Denver now. That's right.
Oh, I did not know this. I want to go now.
Yeah, but they're pretty trippy. They're like,
Oh, I've heard of Omega Mart. Oh, okay, yeah.
oh, one's coming.
one I've
out.
seen in the trailer or something I've seen of Vegas, or not Vegas, of New Mexico. That looks pretty insane.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah.
Like that one's bigger than the one in Vegas because my wife is from New Mexico, so she
Mhm.
took me.
Oh, you went? Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool. I will have to go. 2 in Texas soon. Ooh,
Nice. Oh, one's coming to LA.
nice.
The film is poetic. That's awesome.
It's crazy. Okay, so let's see. Plumas Poetic says, "Isn't one of those brothers like a mayor in Ukraine now, and didn't leave when Russia started invading?" Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that.
I don't think it's Vladimir. I think it's the other brother.
The other, yeah.
But yeah, they both basically, when the war started, they like pledged that like they're gonna fight.
Oh, wow.
And
Awesome.
Plumas Poetic says, one in Denver, one is coming to LA, Convergence Station in Denver, 2 in Texas soon. Denver is the biggest one now, by the way. Sorry, I'm out here in Denver. No worries.
Plumas Poetic is a brand ambassador for.
I know, right?
Right?
Hey, Meow Wolf, if you want to sponsor us, Plumas
Awesome.
Poetic,
Absolutely.
let us know. Hit us up. I'm just kidding. Cool. Well, yeah, definitely got to check it out when it opens up here in LA. The
Lit.
biggest one. Nice. All right. What are you eating?
I went to this barbecue place that just opened up out here. It's called Craft by Smoke and Fire.
Yes.
It's Filipino.
Really?
So these are like, I don't know if you can see. These are
Oh, that
mashed
makes sense.
potatoes.
They're
But
garlic
then-
mash. Those things are
Yeah,
fucking
but they're like they got like taro, like they're purple.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
like
ube mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it has like I think
Yeah.
it's I think it's like taro ube mashed potatoes.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
I
What
ordered
is it
from
called
there
again?
for
That looks good.
Craft by
Hey,
Smoke
Craft?
and Fire. No, Craft by Smoke and Fire. I ordered
I
from
see.
them for Father's Day.
It's good.
Oh, in
It's-
Anaheim.
It's great.
You went all the way down to Anaheim?
No, there's one in
They
Pasadena
have-
now.
Yeah, the one in
okay.
Pasadena just opened, but I ordered from the one at Santa Anita because the Pasadena
yeah.
one wasn't open yet. But yeah, there's one at the Santa Anita Mall. Dude, they have a brisket potato salad.
Ooh.
Fire.
Yeah, today what I
It's
have.
amazing.
Oh,
My
wow. They
wife
got
had
three
a-
places.
They had a brisket grilled cheese. That's what my wife had.
Oh, yeah,
I
that one was
had-
good too.
I had the smoked short rib.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
So I ordered that platter actually right there on the screen.
And it's reasonable. Like it's not like crazy expensive.
Yeah, it's not crazy expensive. The portion size, at least to go, could have been better for what we paid, but the flavoring of everything was amazing.
Throw one in the
Okay.
chat if you're hungry now.
I know. Right? Jeez, guys. All right. Anyway, sorry, we digress.
I'm hungry. I will say though, ube is having its moment. I think in the world right now. There's like a bunch of like
Yep.
places up here that have ube donuts. Trader Joe's I
Yeah.
just saw have ube cookies.
Yeah, I've had those. I've had like all the ube stuff from Trader Joe's.
Dude, we're making it big time.
Yeah. Sick and
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
They're ube garlic mashed potatoes.
Mhm.
Oh,
They're
better.
amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I did not realize it was Filipino until I kind of guessed because we ordered the mash pots and I was like, oh, they're purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So Craft
Okay.
sponsor STS.
Yes.
There we
Oh, we should have a mukbang.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh.
Yes.
Let's,
Craft by Smoke and
let's-
Fire. Hit us up.
Yeah.
We will eat your food on screen.
There you go. All right, so this is a sad one, but looks like he's doing okay. So Carlos Santana doing well after collapsing during Michigan concert. The guitar
Yeah.
great collapsed on stage at Pine Knob Music Theater, an outdoor amphitheater some 40 miles south northwest of Detroit.
That was crazy.
He's recovering and will miss at least one show after he was taken ill during the concert Tuesday, July 5th. That evening in Michigan. According to multiple reports from the scene, the guitar great collapsed on stage. And I believe it was from heat
Dehydration.
exhaustion.
Dehydration.
Right?
Dehydration and heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
Drink your water,
so-
Santana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Or,
Don't
or
forget to
everyone,
hydrate.
dude. Everyone hydrate.
Hydrate before you hydrate.
Hydrate.
Like this episode of STS
Wow.
brought to you by water.
Evian.
Drink some water all the
More
time.
life.
Yeah.
Water. Yes.
So he had suffered from heat exhaustion and dehydration and was taken to the emergency department at McLaren Clarkston for observation. And the veteran artist is said to be doing well. So
Apparently, like he was about to introduce a song about life or something. I forgot what the name of the song was.
oh really?
And then, but as soon as it said like he introduced it, he just fell like I guess face first down. and
That
just passed out.
sucks.
Did you guys hear the story like about Rob Thomas? Like why Rob Thomas wanted to collaborate with Santana?
No.
No, you tell.
So like
Time.
it was something along the lines of like Rob Thomas had a dream where he and Santana were on the cover of like Rolling Stone or something. And so he's like, "Oh man, I gotta make a song with him." So that's why they came up with Smooth.
Oh.
He was on shrooms when he did that. When he had that. dream.
Right?
But it's super random, you know. It's like like
Interesting.
it's almost like Santana and Michelle Branch, like.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
random combo.
I remember when that album came out. Like those the people that he
Supernatural?
worked with were just
Yeah,
like,
that was
wow.
a really good album.
yeah,
That's a
it's
dope
random
album.
people that
Yeah.
he's working with. You would never have thought that he would work with all those people.
Right.
Yeah.
Who else? Was it Wyclef, right?
Yeah.
He did,
Wyclef? Yeah.
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 Yeah. So awesome. Well, sending those positive vibes to Mr. Santana.
And
Isn't
water.
he from like East LA?
No, he's from
Is
the
he?
Bay Area.
Oh, I thought he was from
Yeah,
California.
he's from
Or I mean, like not. Sorry, the Bay is
Oh.
California. Sorry.
Ooh, shots fired.
Southern California. That's what I meant. Southern.
You mean
Down
the real
low.
California?
Oh, hey.
The capital of California is in the north.
Here's
All-
LA.
all of-
the real capital of California, Hollywood. What? Neil's like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, Julius is a Sacktowner too.
We are.
That's right. Malik Monk, baby.
E40 and Too Short are gonna show up and slap me.
Right.
Better have Snoop and Dre come back you up.
Like back, we're gonna start a North versus South war. Like, it's a new
I
war.
thought we were over this.
All right. Okay. Next up. So we mentioned this before. Kate Bush, her song, was it running up that hill? So
Yeah.
now, check this out. She has earned now $2.3 million in royalties thanks to Stranger Things. It's a bit, you know, we've talked about it.
Crazy.
There's a huge scene in that first half of the Stranger Things season 4, and it's even an even bigger scene in episode or sorry in
Volume
the volume
2.
yeah in volume 2. So it's like it's getting a lot of play.
What
So
song
here
is
you go.
it?
We'll play it. Actually, no, we can't play that. That's spoiler. Okay, Kate Bush has seen a 2.3
just play the
million
song.
boost in streams.
Running
No,
up
no,
that-
I can't play this one. That's what I'm saying because it's kind of
Yeah,
giving
yeah,
away
yeah,
a lot right there. I'll find it. Or Neil, you can find it. Come on, Neil. Don't
Oh,
you got
yeah.
one of your
Uh,
one of your libraries?
no, I actually don't have it.
Oh, you cancel all your subs. Oh, I get it.
Asian to play Kate Bush. I'm gonna
Soundforge? You don't got
Soundforge.
Soundforge anymore?
be
Or Napster? No
Whoa!
Napster anymore?
I only purchase my music that I play. Okay.
Use your LimeWire.
Yeah,
Huzzah! And Napster.
Kazaa, yes.
Huzzah, that was my jam.
So Kate Bush can
Neil is
officially
running
cash in-
everything off Winamp right now.
And that's how I
It's the
roll.
llama's ass.
I got a Dragon Ball Z skin for my Winamp. Okay.
Yoho Joe says bear share. What's up, Yoho Joe says bear share.
Fair
I don't know
share,
that
bro.
one.
I
used to
remember
use
Fair
that one
Share.
too. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Kazaa though, that was my jam. I was there all the time.
All right, so
Who's
Kate Bush
seeding?
can
Who's what?
Who's seeding the songs?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
receiving.
Yes.
CD,
Yeah.
audio,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, so Kate Bush can officially cash in Stranger Things after a 1985 hit, Running Up That Hill, A Deal with God, was featured in season 4, episode 4, title four of Stranger Things titled Dear Billy. The English musician has seen a $2.3 million boost in streaming royalties.
Dang.
According to
And she wrote the song in like 85, right?
Exactly, right. According to CBS News, between May 27th and June 23rd, so she still can be collecting more, Bush generated a $2.3 million streaming increase. The Dear Billy episode has also introduced Bush to a Gen Z audience with Running Up That Hill being a popular song on TikTok. As Bush owns copyright to her recordings, CBS News also mentions that the musician can likely take home 80% or more of recorded music royalties generated by her recording masters. Well, we've seen a notable increase in catalog music streams in recent years. This is what we can get into. With an annual 20% growth alone in 2021, the Kate Bush story has taken the phenomenon to a new level. Let's see. And then, she obviously July 1st, she gave thanks to Stranger Things creators, the Duffer Brothers, for licensing her song. And but this goes, before I pull up the song just to play in the background while we're talking about it. I know we talked about this on previous episodes. For instance, Justin Timberlake, I forgot, a couple other artists selling their libraries. I mean, for pretty huge amounts.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better to hold on to your library, or do you think it's just, hey, get that money up front? Or do you think, let's say, like, I don't know, a movie later on the line might use your song. For instance, Running Up That Hill was like 30, 40 years ago. It was a top hit at the time. I remember us reading about it. And it wasn't like that big, but then it was like perfect for, like I said, perfect for the storyline that happened this season. What do you think, Neil, Music Man?
I don't know. It's kind of like, in Kate Bush's case, it's kind of like she hit the lottery, right? Like she
Like,
probably
for
wasn't hitting a lot of royalties. What Netflix paid her or whoever like produced Stranger Things, how much they paid her is probably like what, maybe 20,000, maybe 50,000, maybe like 75, something like that, right? Because she's not that relevant right now, and I don't think Kate Bush is like huge. But the effect of it afterwards clearly is big. But like, I think like Justin Timberlake's people, like they did the math on it. They had to have known like getting up front is worth it than going like expecting something like this to happen again, right? Because you just don't know when a creator is going to be able to, or you can't predict like if your songs are ever going to take off like this. Like,
Absolutely, right.
I think like Baby Got Back is like another one of those where the artist retained like most of the rights.
Yeah.
Like I like just because like the way that royalties were and like the licensing, like it's so crazy. Like music artists get paid so much if their song gets like used
Yeah.
or sampled.
Oh, yeah.
Like
It does. Yep.
Yeah. I think it really just depends on your financial statement. Like, if you're, decent and doing fine and able to maintain the lifestyle you've grown accustomed to, then yeah, just hang on to your royalties, your rights. But if you're, running out of money and that price tag is, healthy enough, I would say go for it. But like what's this chick's name?
K Bush.
K Bush.
Yeah, that one. I've never heard of her until today. I was today years old. Like, I arguably have never heard this song before.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds vaguely familiar, but definitely nothing recognizable. Like, so, for her, like you're saying, to sell her rights, she probably wasn't getting, if $100,000 for her
Right.
catalog. Like,
Right. Right.
I
I mean,
hers
think
would be worth hanging on to.
Yeah. I mean, you can look at it both ways too. Like you say, Justin Timberlake. So, what and Tina Turner. What they're selling it for, like 100 million, something like that, right?
So yeah, like
They
that,
take that
like,
lump sum, and then
Right.
they invest a good portion of it.
in other
Theoretically,
projects. Right.
they'll be making a ton of money off of the investment to make up for that, as opposed to like sitting on their catalog and waiting for all the
Hoping.
commercials, all this
Right.
movie
Yeah.
to take off. So that's how I mean I can see it that way, but like yeah I think I agree with your point, Marcus. Like Kate Bush didn't have a lot to like lose with it. Now she's just reaping benefit.
Right.
She was
yeah,
actually nominated to be inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2018, 2021, and 2022.
huh?
So she was big in the 80s.
In the 80s,
I
right,
was not big in the 80s.
like
Yeah.
but she like
You were tiny in the 80s.
Exactly.
but is she like
Just the baby.
Baby.
like is she like a Dionne Warwick type of like person?
She's
You know what
not
I mean?
even that big though, because Dionne
Yeah.
Warwick still has like a presence. Like if you say the name Dionne Warwick, a good
3
amount
times
of people
she
are gonna be like, right. I mean, wait, in the fact that SNL is still, writing sketches with her in it, she's, they did a they did a Dionne Warwick sketch. I want to say in the last 6 months to a year.
Yeah. They had it was Ego Norden.
Yeah, Norden, yeah. And it was the Dionne Warwick talk show thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the fact that that SNL is, writing sketches about you, you're culturally relevant.
Yeah.
This Bush chick, yeah. Rachel Bush, is that it? Kate Bush.
Kate Bush.
No offense.
Whoa, look at that face though. That was intense.
Yeah, so Secret Crazy, Kate Bush was more popular in the UK.
Okay.
Okay.
It's part of that UK.
New wave. Is
That makes
is
sense.
Yeah, it sounds very new wavy,
Yeah.
like synthy
Yeah.
type
Yeah,
music.
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Look at
Yeah.
look at the hair blowing in the wind.
Yes.
Yeah, very
So
80s.
anyway, so props to her for getting 2.3 million. She's
Yeah,
probably
that's
still getting
awesome.
more. I mean that's the thing is like like I've mentioned, like she's had a lot of albums, so we don't even know that might even still just be a drop in the bucket for her.
That
So
would be awesome if it is. Yeah.
I can't imagine it is though if they're making a headline out of this. You know what I mean? Like because if it was like Sting
Yeah.
or somebody else like big,
Yeah,
like,
you're right. If it was
Yeah,
Sting
sure,
or
they're
even
like,
like
oh.
JT or anybody, it would not be a
true.
headline at all.
no.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I mean that's 2.8. That's what they do.
But I think what they're saying is like it's I guess it's like you guys, to your point though, it's like she disappeared, but now it's like she's getting a resurgence. Like all these kids are like, oh,
Yeah.
her tracks, and they're downloading her music and all this stuff. So
Wait, do
Yeah.
they not use any of Pat Benatar in in Stranger
they
It
have-
might be too
they-
expensive. Maybe she's too expensive.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. I believe they did in a previous season. So every
'cause I'm
season,
like-
every season they're trying to do different artists.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
believe-
Pat
I'm
Benatar
trying
was
to-
the eight. She's the essence of the 80s.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but this is already season 4.
Love is
So
a
it's-
battlefield, right?
yeah,
Love is
Oh,
a
did they even-
battlefield,
she did
They-
something else too, didn't she?
right?
Yeah, Love is a
remember-
Battlefield for sure. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know what else. I think she did some other
Yeah.
stuff too.
So they used it in season 2. So they already used it early on, but they definitely try to highlight different artists throughout each season.
Right.
But but like I mentioned, this was like on like I think Mitch remembers. It's like this is pretty spot on for what some of the characters were going through. Like it was like a
Yes.
spot on great song to use.
Mhm.
And that's the thing is like
Mhm.
sometimes you just don't know if your song like will reflect highly and will be perfect for a certain soundtrack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 30 years from now, back that ass up, might just make a return. Like,
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, song, bro. Song, it's coming.
They're gonna
back.
make they're gonna make a '90s movie about how ridiculous the '90s were, and they're like, "Oh yeah,
And Marcus is going to be in the scene with both of you. Both of you are going to be in the scene in As Good as It Gets Part 2.
there you go." They'll both play
man.
teachers.
Working with your
All right,
rash hand. The rash hand.
so next up, check this out. This one's pretty cool. I know we talked about her recently, but this is now it's really out there. Rihanna surpasses Kim Kardashian as America's youngest. This part. I don't know about this part. Youngest self-made woman.
I
billionaire.
agree with you. I agree with you, Julius. Like, you can't. Kim
It
can't
says
lose.
Kim right here, Michi. No, that's what it says here in this article, Michi. Calm down, baby. She's like yelling. She's like, no, it's
She's ready to
Kylie. I was
fight.
like, okay. Anyways, yeah, this part, the self-made, as we all know,
I don't know.
that's I don't know about
that.
Yeah.
Kim being self-made, but
Yeah,
Rihanna
I think
for
Ray
sure.
J made her.
Yeah.
But Rihanna for
Money,
sure.
doesn't she?
Yeah, well, yeah, her dad was like
Yeah.
one of the
He was one of the
OJ
OJ lawyers.
yeah, OJ
Right.
lawyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of influence that helped make her.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just wanted to uplift Rihanna for accomplishing this. The 34-year-old now has an estimated net worth of $1.4 billion. In June,
she got that
Forbes released the-
Fenty though. That's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
she got that. It was like Louis Vuitton. Like she
Yep.
got into
Savage
that
Fenty.
that company.
Yep.
That helped.
In June, released. So let's see the report that found at 34, Rihanna's youngest, America's youngest self-made billionaire woman with an estimated net worth. Okay, rank. Oh, so she's ranked 21st on the list. The Barbados singer dominated the pop chart since Bon de Replay. However, her financial success largely stems from her Fenty beauty cosmetics line and her Savage X Fenty lingerie line.
I have some Savage
Oh.
Fenty.
I
According
have
to
some of her
Forbes,
lingerie.
I do
hey
too.
yo, according to
Wow.
Forbes, Fenty Beauty, which she co-owns with French luxury retailer LVMH,
Yeah,
generated more than $550 million in revenue in 2020.
Insane.
Forbes said Fenty Beauty constitutes the majority of her fortune, but Savage X Fenty, a lingerie brand, had a $1 billion valuation as of February 2021. Boom.
That's crazy. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Way to go, bad
And-
girl Riri.
Yeah. And, she's pregos. And
No, she had the
and
baby.
she- oh, sorry, and her had her baby. Calm down, Michi. Do you want to sit here and hang out? Come here.
And
Hey, there's a drum roll for you, baby. She's like screaming at me right now. Jeez.
and
Ah.
wait, hold on. Riri and Chris Brown were a thing too, right? Like
yeah,
Yeah.
because that's
he
Chris
done
Brown.
messed that up. Chris
beat
Brown.
her, yeah.
You-
Yeah. Well, he was an abuser. But anyways,
Yes,
we won't get into
right.
that.
That's
He
just-
rebranded himself with Rihanna.
Shake my head. SMH.
What? Dun, dun, dun,
No, that wasn't a joke. He rebranded because everybody loved Chris Brown before that came out.
happened. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times.
All right. Okay, so yeah,
But yeah,
so,
they
yeah,
had a baby.
so yeah, I messed up. So yeah, in May 2022, they had their baby.
God, and ASAP
Yeah.
Rocky. Yeah, I forgot that she's with ASAP.
Yeah.
She's with ASAP. Yeah, they're
The baby.
that child
Right,
is
just get-
set for a long time.
Yeah. Set for a long time.
And that
Th-
kid
those
can't say
children.
that kid cannot say they were a self-made billionaire.
Ah, right.
No, yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, and even if the kid wanted to, like, it's just.
Oh yeah, no, there's no.
There's just no way.
That'd be like Donald Trump's kids being like, "Yeah, you didn't do shit."
That's like Donald
Who
Trump
was the
himself.
actor who we're talking
Oh,
about?
that-
Denzel
exactly.
Washington's son. Denzel Washington's son. Same thing.
Got a small loan from my father for $1 million.
Right. Whoa, that face on Julia. What is it like?
Okay.
And
So
Here we go.
we're going TMZ here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So speaking
here
of
for it.
Ray J, speaking
Oh,
of Ray
God.
J,
Right.
TMZ and Ray J. Dear God,
Okay.
where are we
Here,
going?
here we go.
here we go.
All right,
Get ready.
here
We're not
goes.
really TMZ-ish, but this is, I don't know why we're reporting this because I'm just like, tell me what you guys think of this. Okay. Ray J gets tattoo of his sister and best friend Brandy on his leg. The singer and actor gives fans a look at his tattoo artist's handiwork in a new video.
Oh no!
So-
oh, no.
Get a load of this picture,
Okay.
That
this
is-
tattoo.
Oh,
Mm.
oh,
What?
oh.
Why does she look like Post Malone?
Yeah.
Right? She looks like, what's the other one? XXX. No, he's dead.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
Yes, that one.
Gosh.
But she also looks like she's high.
Very high.
Yeah.
Like if you just colored her skin blue, she'd look like an avatar.
I don't know. She's one of the Navi.
Right? Like,
The Navi.
what?
Oh.
Minus all the artwork on her face, it's a good portrait.
Yeah.
If you
But-
take out the graffiti and made her sober, it would have been a great photo. Seriously.
Yeah,
Like
true.
what? Like what?
Why?
Why did you do that to your sister?
Why did you do that to yourself?
Why?
And where is this on his leg?
It doesn't show exactly. I can't tell. Dude,
Oh,
what does that look
that's
like?
not a great shot.
That's above.
It
that's
looks like
thigh,
above the
right?
knee. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that thigh meat.
Thigh.
I mean, Choco Legs is the obviously. professional.
Can we see the tattoo picture again?
This one
Oh.
or this one?
Good. No, the
Oh,
go down. Oh my
jeez.
goodness.
That
Maybe, you know what?
is
Maybe there's a bunch of like inside
disrespectful.
jokes. Maybe there's inside jokes.
I hope
That's
so.
what I'm gonna say.
Ah,
But even if there's an inside joke, really, you're gonna
For a
flash this
tattoo?
thing?
like
What's crazy
that's
is Brandy got a
permanent
matching
inside
one. Like
joke. Oh jeez.
No, man.
She got a matching one of him,
Parents,
but
what-
it's
what
more
does that say on
accurate.
her teeth? From what?
Oh my god. That's why. Just why? Like I said, I mean, shout out to the tattoo artist because, like I said, outside of the graffiti on her face, that's a great portrait.
Yeah.
Like,
Did maybe
So I guess
Reggie
this is what
think
the-
that he wanted
that's the
that
design?
photo?
So this is the design. Yeah, look at that.
so
Maybe-
did
what's
he
the
design
design?
his own tattoo?
No, I don't know.
So maybe what had happened was that was the headshot that he wanted, right? It's the normal headshot. But then he didn't realize he sent a like a graffitied up JPEG of that headshot and got it mixed up.
Jeez.
And then the artist didn't know, and he was like, "I was just."
That's
telling
about
you.
as awesome as his performance. At the-
Boom.
Oh,
Jeez.
Oh, okay. So this is okay. Wait. Okay, so now this makes more sense, but I don't. So I guess to each their own. On if you guys like this, this is the tattoo artist, his style. So if you look at it, it's that's his style. Is you see right there? Whoops. Oh my goodness. Gallery here. Let me go
Whoa,
to
that
gallery.
is a wild. Speaking of 80s, this is like
What
an
the?
episode
Okay.
of Stranger Things.
How do I?
Wow.
How do I turn that off? There you go.
Push pause.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my
I'm trying to get to one of the pictures, but if you saw, like, oh my god, come on,
What's
what
the
the?
gallery? Did you try
I'm
gallery?
trying to go to the gallery.
This is a very difficult website to navigate. I can tell.
Oh, there you
Jeez. Okay.
Well,
That looks
if
like
you
a
see-
good tattoo right there.
That's what I'm saying. He
Nope.
looks like he has skills because the artwork itself looks good. It's just what he was drawing, like his original.
Here you go.
Was
Okay,
just
so this is a little better, because those ones were just like other good pictures. But here's his style, I guess. So he's
Okay.
into that.
okay.
Whoa, that's
I
crazy.
still don't agree, but I get it.
I mean, just the concept of that tattoo is kind of crazy too. It's Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Who got that tattoo?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
This is like Garbage Pail Kid style.
Yeah.
No, that was
yeah.
James Franco. Go back. That was James Franco.
No, that was Kurt Cobain.
No,
I've
no,
seen
the
that
one
silly
you said
movie.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That was James Franco and
Oh,
somebody
that was
else.
James Franco?
Yeah.
I don't
see,
think
the-
he'd get that. I know.
No,
Wait,
see,
it says. I know it says
No,
James
I-
Franco, but
James Franco got it.
No,
I don't
I don't
think
think
so.
James Franco got it.
That's
That'd be
definitely
amazing.
Johnny.
Oh,
Depp.
but that's definitely Johnny Depp. And
Yeah.
Amber Heard. Ah,
but
God.
these are
Kurt
good,
Cobain
but
is kinda cool,
not
though.
my
That's what I'm
not my.
saying.
These are good, but not my style.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. The shout out to the artist because the artwork itself is fire. Like that's amazing artwork. But why?
Shredder.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, that is okay. I would be. That makes more sense. Brandy, no. Why'd you do that to Brandy?
Yeah.
Your sister is so nice.
Oh, there's Ray J. There you go.
Ah,
Let's see where on his leg. You got it.
It's upper thigh.
Ouch.
he got the verses. Come on. Jeez Louise. Tell me he didn't have that baby in there while he
Wait,
was
no.
Okay, I guess just to take a step back, would you, any of you get a picture of your sibling put on your
Hell
thigh?
no.
You know?
Hell no.
Let's just go there. Forget the artwork for a second. Just the concept of my sibling on my thigh. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, like I know people that have, you know, like they get like family members to commemorate them or remember them. I
But
understand
she's
that.
still alive. Yeah.
On the
Okay.
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or shoulder, right? Forearm.
yeah.
Arm. Right. Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
chest.
maybe he was looking for a larger canvas, though. So I get, spatially
Okay.
speaking.
So, but okay, so check this out, right? So you're about to get busy with a girl,
I
right?
knew.
Pull your pants down.
I knew that was
And you
coming.
see Brandy hanging out there on your leg.
Hey,
You
that's
have a
my
demon
sister.
on your
Don't worry
leg.
about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
demon sister. Don't worry about it.
Maybe he's not. No, I don't. I take that back. He's definitely still having.
No, he's definitely fucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just needs to make another sex tape. No.
Yeah.
Imagine Brandy and him in the sex tape. Oh, jeez.
yeah.
Your
Like.
husband says, not just
just
Brandy,
getting-
demon Brandy.
Yes, demon Brandy.
Like yeah, if they're doing third base, and then you see Brandy's face, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that technically a threesome at that point?
oh. Look, that is awesome. If I was like an Ozzy Osbourne
Ozzy?
fan, boom,
Right, yeah.
definitely like
Like
that.
that's that's appropriate for Ozzy. That
Yeah, it
looks great.
fits.
No, it is Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, that is Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was sick.
No,
awesome.
wait. No, that's Alice Cooper.
I think that's
No, it's Ozzy.
That's not who it is.
Oh.
Yeah, because the hashtag
Okay.
is still Ozzy Osbourne. So yes, it's
It
Ozzy.
says
Yeah,
it says
yeah, you're
Ozzy
right.
on the.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't know why the name, anyways, but whatever. Yeah, but no, that's an amazing shot of Ozzy,
Is that his NFT?
It's
That would be-
right?
Eminem.
Why are we?
Is
Yeah,
that,
okay,
is that Larry Bird?
That's kind of weird.
That is Larry Bird.
That's kind of, who is it on? George McCann or
Bang?
that's wait no. George McCann is like really old. Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
The captions aren't making sense.
No,
I
you're
know,
right.
it's
You're
very
right. I agree.
confusing.
I don't know. What
Yeah.
No, that is Larry Bird.
Yeah. So Yoho Joe says looks like he puts wrong name in description as a joke. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
See, this is way too complicated.
I know we got trolled.
Ronald.
Oh,
McDonald.
Ronald McDonald. Yes.
But that's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
not Ronald
Troll,
McDonald.
yeah,
That's
Got it.
that's Pennyworth.
And that's
Yeah.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Pain.
That's who?
It's Winona.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is Winona from Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
But yeah,
even that
hey.
one looks good.
Yeah, his stuff looks good. It's just the brandy one, like you said, it's not on brand.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly. It's on Brandy. Mm.
hey yo.
Oh,
Anyways,
yeah,
there you go. If any of you want to get some tats
Mm.
from Mash Cow, here's the link in the chat.
That's probably like a $80,000 tattoo. Also.
Oh
I
yeah,
know,
for
right?
sure. Like I said, shout out to him because the artwork is phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
it's very hard to do portraiture in tattoos, and those look fire.
Yeah.
But fuck.
the concept. I feel like to your point. I think the
Yeah.
concept of this one is just it doesn't blend well. In my
Yeah.
I want to know what Brandy thinks.
I know.
Yes, that's what I want to know.
I mean, she probably loves it. Like I feel like they have a relationship where they just like love everything about each other.
I mean, they are best friends. You know, that's
Yeah.
why that worked. But
Yeah.
I think I'd still punch him in the face and be like, "What the fuck, fool?"
Why you gotta do that?
All right. Okay, so we're keeping it TMZ. I don't know who put this in the chat or in the list. Right here. Elon
Oh.
Musk reportedly had twins with one of his executives. The births were revealed in a petition to have the baby's last name changed to that of the tech billionaire. Insider reports. Elon
Yeah.
Musk and one of his top executives secretly had twins in November, according to a report Wednesday by Insider. The revelation came in court documents petitioning to have the children's last name changed to Musk. The petition signed by Musk, the CEO of both Tesla and SpaceX, and Siobhan Zillis, director of operations and special projects at Musk's private neurotech startup, Neuralink, was approved by a judge in Austin, Texas in May. This 36-year-old Zillis previously worked as project director, amongst other things, underneath him in the CEO's office at Tesla. The nature of the relationship wasn't immediately clear. Zillis formerly lived in SF, but she bought a house in Austin about 3 months before the twins were born. I'm assuming, Neil, you put this in here? Anything
I
else
put
you
that
know
in
from
there
this?
just because I heard of this headline right before the show.
Oh,
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, I Elon has
Some
just
people-
been in the news for buying Twitter, all sorts of crazy stuff. This is just another add-on.
Right. So wait,
Just
she made
legacy at this point.
she made the request to have his name changed, or he made the request?
it sounds like she did, and then he
Agreed
also
to it.
agreed to it. Yeah,
Okay.
because he's the father. You have to both parents have to agree to it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can, because depending on where the kids were born, you can put any name. Like if they're born in California, you can put any last name. It doesn't have to be yours or the mother's or the father's. It could be a random ass made up name. But in places like Georgia, you have to put the if they're known, you have to put the biological father's name on the birth certificate and give them the last name.
Mhm.
I'm actually more interested in what Neuralink does.
Yeah. Right?
Right. That part.
To be honest, I mean, look, this isn't the first time some CEO
Wow.
has had a child or had relations with somebody in their company, and so
Oh yeah.
the fact that this is Elon Musk at the time of where he is right now in the media, like, yeah, this is okay, like crazy, like.
I'm just saying, if Elon never got the money, it never would have happened. Have you seen what he looks like in
Yes.
old footage?
Yes.
Like if he had never gotten any money, the dude, he would have, it
He
just
would
wouldn't
be
happen.
asexual. Yeah.
It just wouldn't happen.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man, yeah. So
Oh wow. So Yoho Joe is part of our street team now officially because he's got some good info. Says Neuralink is like a chip in your brain used to control your tech devices.
Mhm.
That's wild.
Yeah,
wait, now
sounds
is
alright.
that really it, or is that what Black Mirror had it as? Because I feel
No,
like
that's what
this is Black.
They were trying it. They were trying it out on monkeys first.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
See, this is getting too wild now. Like that. This is wow.
That's straight up Black Mirror for sure.
That's Black Mirror for sure. Wow.
Okay, so going back real quick. Yeah, we'll talk about Neuralink, but I want to go back to this real quick. So, Second Crazy says, guess Elon recharged himself and didn't unplug since twins. Are they double A?
Is that a pull-out joke?
Nice.
Oh,
It's a few
Yeah.
kinds of jokes.
wow.
All kinds. All right.
Wow.
All right.
That was a
So news that
multi-level joke.
Wow.
let's see. So there's a bunch of stuff that in this article. He didn't respond to comment to a request for comment. Zillist couldn't immediately be reached for comment. And don't worry, Yoho Joe. I did look her up, and we will show what she looks like. All right.
For
News that Musk,
research.
51, had children with one of his direct reports comes less than 2 months after Insider reported that SpaceX had paid a flight attendant $250,000 to settle allegations that the billionaire exposed himself to her during a flight. Musk later denied the allegations, calling them utterly untrue. Yeah, right. Musk, an
Why do you
outspoken
settle
advocate,
them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Musk, an outspoken advocate for population growth, now has 9 children. Musk tweeted about declining birth rates in 2017, so he's doing his part, saying the world's population is accelerating towards collapse, but seem to notice or care. Few seem to notice or care.
If you've got
Contrary to
9
what
kids, you are not doing your part.
That's that just.
You're doing
Con-
more than your part.
Contrary to what many may think, the richer someone is, the fewer kids they have. I am a rare exception. Wow, this dude is just some other person. Musk tweeted, adding later in the thread, "I mean, I'm doing my part." Haha. Yeah. Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, doing
Take his
part
money
to
away.
Punish the earth single-handedly.
He's getting bored or something. I don't know.
God.
That's wow. Okay.
All right. And this
Money.
is for you, Yoho Joe. Where is it?
That's what she said.
Eh,
That was a stretch.
There you go. That's the executive.
That's what she said.
Yeah, so that's.
Mm, I mean,
Wait,
yeah.
who is this? That's with Grimes, or is that? Oh, that's for Zillis. That's
No, that's
That's
zealous.
Siobhan Zillis. Yeah. The
Yeah.
project director.
Space and opportunity.
interesting.
There you go. And yeah, there you go. Neuralink. Let's look more into that. Neuralink.
Yeah, that's wild. Developing ultra high bandwidth brain machine interfaces to connect humans and computers.
That is just insane.
Yeah.
Scary. Understanding the brain, interfacing with the brain, engineering with the brain.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That is.
Dude, I
Scary.
can't like you would have to get the surgery for it, right?
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah.
have to sign a ton of waivers, and then like you can end up like a vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right,
It's
it's just them
crazy.
talking about it. I want to
It's
see
like
like
Severance and Black Mirror.
No,
for real,
Right.
for
Yeah.
real. It's scary as hell.
I mean,
Would you do it? Okay, here we go. Since we're on this
No.
topic,
No.
Yes,
is
I
there
would.
any
Hell no.
is there anything that would entice you? Like if not necessarily Neuralink, right? The concept of Neuralink, but like an implant in your brain. Is there anything in this world, in life, that you would do
No.
that is worth an implant in your brain?
No.
nah.
only if
No.
it was gonna save my life.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
Well,
like
well,
from
that's
disease or from what?
Yeah, like
I
let's
mean,
say I
from
had,
anything.
yeah, like let's say like I had like a degenerative disease, you know, like and like a chip could combat that and like make it not happen, you know, like like Alzheimer's. Like if I could put something in my brain to combat Alzheimer's, I would do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's just so I can like turn on my TV, like just by thinking about it, I have like I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. Like
Right.
You blink twice and
Right
all
here.
your TVs turn on.
Here we go. See right here, the link. We're designing the first neural implant that will let you control a computer or mobile device anywhere you go.
Why would-
Micron scale threads are inserted into areas of the brain that control movement. Each thread contains many electrodes and connects them to an implant. The link.
yeah,
Look at this.
and someone would figure out how to hack it. And
I
then
was gonna
you'd be
say.
screwed. Yeah.
There's already so much we don't understand. We still don't understand about the brain, and yet we're gonna attach a piece of technology to it so it can
This-
malfunction when we don't get the proper update.
Dude, this
Yeah.
is crazy.
So like I'm just thinking it through.
Shit.
Like if I were an engineer, for example, right? Like if I'm a software engineer, I wouldn't need to type code, is what it's saying. Like I would just have
Yeah.
with this
You
neural.
would just
Mhm.
think it.
I
Yeah.
would just think of
Yeah.
whatever the code
Mhm.
is, or like whatever the concept is, and figure out how to. Wow.
You could pull up Pornhub at any time.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's what Donkey Doug would do. Iron Monkey, what's up? Iron Monkey says it will happen if payment systems or other quality of life systems require it. It would be good as long as the firmware is open source so that you can inspect what's going on.
But they wouldn't make it open source. I'm
Yeah, they're not. They're
100%
gonna
sure
they're gonna
Yeah.
control
Oh, yeah.
that technology.
Mm-mm.
Right,
Absolutely
I,
not.
I would think of like the implant like a Minority Report, like something like that, right? Where it's very personalized and has to be encrypted, so like no one can take your data. No one can, like
Yeah, but
things could be personalized for you. No way. Yeah, there's no way that could be open source.
And then companies would compete. You'd have like Android brains versus Apple brains versus like
Mhm.
whatever, you know.
Oh my
Right.
god, this is crazy.
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Terminator is like a thing of the past now, and it's still gonna happen soon.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah. It just keeps making me think of like what you're saying, like Black Mirror and then like Severance. I mean,
Yeah.
whoever hasn't finished Severance, like that was kind of wild. You know what I
Severance
mean?
is
Like-
nuts.
Yeah.
All of it. Black Mirror, Severance, Minority Report. Like those are the three things that I could think of that are like have implants in your
So-
brain.
Yeah.
Johnny
yeah.
Mnemonic, Keanu Reeves.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah. A
Jeez.
hard drive in your brain. That's pretty
Yeah.
What is it? What is that? Shadowrun? You remember Shadowrun? It's like a
I know there's a Shadowrun video game.
yeah. Well, it was like a Dungeons and Dragons type of if I remember correctly, or maybe I'm not. But yes, that Shadowrun video game was like yeah, because he was like didn't you? Yeah, I forgot what it was about, but it's basically something about. But it's about you like you're hackers and you're like having to tap into the computer through your brain or something like that. Anyways, yeah. So Sick and Crazy says for life saving, yes. For convenience, nope. I don't want to get hacked. Iron Monkey makes another good point though. But when independent hardware is released into the wild, it's always hacked or jailbroken. PS3,
Right.
PS4 watches everything. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
people just get bored and they're
Yeah.
like, I think I can mess with this.
yep.
Oh, shit.
Uh,
Anonymous. Like Anonymous would like be all over it right away.
Yoho Joe says, imagine someone flicks it off your head and you just turn into Patrick Stewart with the orb of confusion. Patrick Star or Patrick
Or
Stewart.
dude, like if you have a bunch of people with the same implant and someone figures out how to like mass hack everything, they can create an army just like that. You know? Like,
Oh my god, this is crazy. There you go. That's
Yeah.
season 3 or season 4 of Black Mirror right there.
Yeah.
You just created it right there. Iron Monkey also says, in my honest opinion, there's no way to 100% isolate and make something unhackable.
Mm-mm.
Yep,
There's
Shadowrun,
not.
Cyberpunk RPG. This is crazy,
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
dude.
Wild.
You know what I'm curious on is if anyone knows more about this company, how far along are they in this technology?
they're, like I said, they're testing on animals. Like that's one of the big things. Like people are giving Elon crap for, because they're trying to see because they're not gonna move this into human testing until like they know for sure like they're not gonna kill the subject during the operation or whatever. You know, like
Yeah.
Right.
Man, this is crazy.
That's just
Who wants to work there? Let's go. We got some animal care. There you go.
I'm pretty sure I'm not smart enough.
No, you can work in animal care. You can just be a glorified
why do they call it animal care when you're doing horrible things to the animals? Like
Yeah,
that's
I can't.
that's some bullshit. Like I feel.
Habitat
100%
construction engineer.
There you go.
Like you build like the doghouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you build the cages.
Yeah. See again, no, that's some Planet of the Apes stuff right there. No way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna rise up against this.
Yeah, no.
Mechanical engineer, implant. Oh, there you go.
Oh no.
Oh, geez. This is wild. Look at this. Look how many positions are open.
That's crazy.
Woo.
Wow.
It's like some mad scientist stuff, man. Like
No, for
No
real.
joke.
This is
Yeah.
wild. This is wild.
I would never have thought like. I would only have thought this is an episode of Black Mirror. I would never have thought like this is actually a thing now.
You know what's going to be scary is probably in a couple months, in a couple years, if we're still doing this show, we're going to bring this up again. We're like, hey, remember that one time we were talking about Neuralink and how we thought how far off it was? Boom, it's going to be there. Scary. All right.
What
Well,
the capabilities of it will be, right? Like we're only understanding like surface level. Like you control your computer.
yeah, it's all hypotheticals right now.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you could run your entire life through your brain now. Like
no, they're gonna figure out a way to
Dude.
weaponize it. Like they always do.
scary. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna buy Bitcoin
Well-
right now. Hold on. Got it.
All right. So unfortunately, we're gonna before we get to the I think the crazy thing of the evening, or one of the crazy things of the evening, we'll cover some of these things that we kind of weren't able to cover last week. A lot of stuff's been happening, but we'll do this one real quick. I think Marcus, you might have put this in here, maybe
Which one?
right this one. All right, fugitive.
Yeah.
I don't know who. Okay, fugitive who killed love rival in jealous rage is captured in Costa Rica after 6 weeks on the run. The fugitive yoga teacher who shot and killed her love rival, I don't know why they call it love rival, has been captured in Costa Rica after 6 weeks on the run. Caitlin Armstrong, 34, was wanted for allegedly fatally shooting professional cyclist Anna Moriah Mo
I heard
Wilson
about this.
on May 11th in Austin, Texas. Police initially interviewed Armstrong after Wilson's body was discovered, but she was released from custody. Surveillance video shows Armstrong's SUV near Wilson's rental home. The next day, the Austin Police Department issued a warrant for Armstrong's arrest. She was last seen at Newark's Liberty International on May 18th, boarding a United Airlines flight to San Jose, Costa Rica. At Newark Airport, officials say Armstrong used a fake passport to fly to Costa Rica. So anyway, she was captured at Santa Teresa Beach Hostel in Costa Rica. The U.S. Marshals Lone Star Fugitive Task Force said in a statement on Thursday, she's awaiting deportation back to the U.S. Armstrong's boyfriend, professional cycler Colin Strickland denied having a side relationship with Wilson, 25. Wilson was shot and killed after she went for a swim and had an intimate dinner with Strickland. She was found dead in a rental home the next day. An anonymous tipster told police that Armstrong flew into a rage after she learned about Strickland's alleged romance with Wilson.
Isn't this like the plot to like the season 1 of the Lincoln Lawyer? Like,
Dude. Absolutely
So-
wild.
So the reason why Marcus probably posted this is because he is a cyclist himself. Are you worried about this happening to you?
I'm very concerned.
you better stay away from the
No.
yoga teachers, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god. No.
Dude,
Stick
wow.
to those personal trainers and freaking cyclists.
Right? That's crazy. That's insane.
There you
Yeah.
go. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Well, that was that. Yes, we've gone through crazy turns today. All right. Next up.
link to that one. That was,
Yeah.
where are we going?
So now we're going to talk about arrests and deaths, unfortunately, and shootings, and then we'll talk about crazy. Okay. So
talk about crazy.
this one's kind of crazy. Speaking of crazy, LAPD
and crazy.
yes, LAPD officer suffers injuries in training leading to death. Family says.
Oh, jeez.
Houston Tipping's spine was broken in 3 places, says lawyer. Family removed him from life support days after incident. So right here, Houston Tipping went into LAPD training on May 26th, a healthy 32-year-old man, a 32-year-old, but after his fellow officers beat him as part of an exercise designed to simulate a mob, quote unquote, he left a quadriplegic, according to a complaint Tipping's mother has filed against the city. Unable to breathe on his own, they took him off life support. He's supposed to be in training, but he was brutally injured instead. He went from being a healthy, so we already mentioned that. Let's see. Right here. The department said that Tipping fell to the floor while grappling with another officer during a training scenario, which caused a catastrophic spinal cord injury. After the injury, officers started CPR and hailed paramedics who took Tipping to a hospital. So it's kind of all what we all mentioned. For an officer to suffer such severe injuries during departmental training is mind-boggling. He was an active guy who all of a sudden was unable to move. They had his funeral last week. He was let's see. So yeah, so he worked in construction for a little bit. And he decided that he wanted to serve the public after taking stock of his own skills and desires. Tipping settled on the police department. No,
Wow.
so sad.
Nah, man, like
Yeah.
that's too sus. Like he
Jeez.
pissed
Exactly.
off people. He pissed off someone.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what it
And-
sounds like.
They were probably trying to teach him a lesson,
Hmm.
and then they took it a little
Went
too
too hard.
far.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. LAPD, its own mafia, right?
For sure.
Biggest gang in LA.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as you all know, there's been a lot of shootings. We've talked about some of the other ones, but there's a recent one that happened on 4th of July, unfortunately. You guys saw that one. It was in Illinois, Highland Park. And it happened during a parade. Did you guys heard about this, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they caught the suspect, Robert
Yeah.
Bobby Cremo III, the suspect in a shooting that killed 7 people and wounded dozens at the July 4th parade in Highland Park, has confessed to opening fire from a rooftop during the parade. Cremo was held without bail at his first court appearance on Wednesday, where the prosecutors revealed he fired more than 80 rounds during the attack.
Crazy.
Let's see.
I heard a report today that his dad bought him the gun even after he talked about killing. He wanted to kill everyone.
Wow. The other crazy
Yeah.
thing is, I guess he has his own Discord, and he's been posting a lot of stuff on his Discord, or previous to the
Right.
incident. He he was posting a lot of stuff about killing people and all those things, and
Yeah,
obviously
that's
shortly after, like, people went there and then they shut it down. Discord, man, Discord's crazy.
wild.
Crazy
Yeah,
place.
it's
'Cause,
private. That's why it's
yeah,
like you
yeah,
have to have a link. You have to be invited. Like it's not just a public posting board.
Right.
That's
yep,
why so much stuff can get happen.
yeah.
Right.
And the crazy thing too is about this. So this is in Illinois, and my wife actually said one of someone she knew from school was actually there when the shooting happened, and she actually ran in with her kids and hid in the supermarket.
Ugh.
It's wild, man. It's crazy because we're talking about this, right? All these shootings, supermarkets, schools. It's like, is anywhere safe now? You know what I mean? It's really sad.
Well, yeah. Well, wasn't I saw a tweet where there's a 2-year-old who lost both of her
Yeah.
parents
Oh, God,
Mm-hmm.
that's
from the
insane.
shooting. Like,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
I mean, I was at it was a few weeks ago. I was at Smorgasbord, which is like an open air food market out here in LA.
Uh-huh.
And there was I think it was a car backfire, and like everybody stopped. Like there was a brief pause. Like everybody froze and kind of looked around for a second, and then kept going. But like that's where we're at.
That's the life we live. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Like literally, and then like with the group that I was with, right, like immediately after that, we were like, "Huh, okay, yeah, what's our exit strategy?"
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got hundreds of people in this relatively small space, one way in, one way out. Like, yeah. So literally, we like kind of looked around and was like, okay, exit strategy is we're heading that direction. If something pops off, but it's like what the hell is going on in the world where we're out chilling? It's like, yeah, let's put together an emergency escape plan real quick. Like, that's insane.
Jeez, yeah.
Between
And check this out.
COVID- Wait, well, go ahead.
So it says right here. Oh wow. Okay. Sorry. Yoho Joe sent me something, and we're gonna play this too. Okay. So Highland Park police report notes police sought clear and present danger designation for Bobby Cremo in 2019. Reports released by the city of Highland Park through a Freedom of Information Act request shed further light on the previous contact police had with July 4th parade shooting suspect Bobby Cremo, and on an April 29th, 2019 report on a well-being check on Cremo, then 18, indicated that he had a history of suicide attempts and had attempted suicide by machete the week before. And complaint and the alleged suicide attempt were handled by mental health professionals, and police were sent a week later as a result of a delayed third-party complaint. There are no threats of harm made by Cremo against himself or others on the day police were contacted.
Yeah, I read something. I read some stuff about this too, and like, yeah, there's a bunch of signs like in his past that he was not unwell, and now this is kind of proves the point of like how there's a certain subset of Americans who believe, oh, it's a mental health issue. Well, this is where's the checks and balances for the person,
right?
For this person, clearly it's a mental health issue, right? It was already
documented
indicated as a mental health issue, and nothing was done about it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
Insane.
This proves
Absolutely.
that okay, mental health proven.
Right.
Got to take away the guns, limit access. Like,
yeah.
Well, have you seen all the freaking political ads now that are like popping up? Like, there's one political ad. It's like a black Republican, and he's like, "Oh, I need my 30-round clip just in case these Ku Klux Klan members from these Democratic like Ku Klux Klan members come in, and I'm gonna show them what's up." Like that's his ad. Like it's an official ad that he put out.
What?
Wild.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like Republicans that are just like bringing out their guns, and they're like, "No one's taking these away from you." You know, like they're really like doubling down on a lot of this nonsense.
And it's misinformation because now they're blaming the Ku Klux Klan on Democrats. Well, yes, historically that was what what the party was affiliated with the Ku Klux Klan back in the 1800s, but like that's not what they're tied to now.
Dude,
Like,
Right.
if you can point out like a Democratic Ku Klux Klan member, I'll freaking admonish them publicly, right? Like I'll disown them. I'll be like, all right, this guy's a piece of crap, you know, like, but
Yeah.
you can't find, or it's very hard to, you know,
Very
like
difficult to find, yeah.
wow.
Now a Republican KKK member.
yeah.
I mean,
Those are readily available.
I mean,
No, like the new KKK, what are they? We got the Proud Boys, the Patriots,
Proud
or
Boys.
whatever.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh my.
Wild.
Like they know what they're doing is not legit because they want to hide their face, you know, like because they know that if they showed up,
Absolutely.
like, you know, they get doxxed, they get freaking
Right.
it's
Did
horrible.
we talk about the group of, I think it was Proud Boys and others that were headed to that Pride parade?
I don't think
They were
But
in
I remember hearing the
a
headline, but-
U-Haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in like a U-Haul, and somebody tipped off the police, and they were able to go and shut down, or they found the U-Haul. They were able to intercept the U-Haul before it got to Pride, but they were
Yeah.
headed to a Pride event
I saw
to
that.
clearly cause havoc. And
Yeah.
they were all hooded, face covered, and it turned out that a bunch of them were Proud Boys and other associated groups like that.
it's crazy. Yeah, I remember reading about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go America.
America. Sadness. Well, crazy times indeed.
Really?
So I'm sure more news will come out from this. But Neil, there was something you were going to add, I believe.
Oh yeah, so I was going to say that unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know, depending on where you stand on this, between all these shootings and COVID, metaverse is looking real nice these days. The concept of the metaverse is looking real nice these days. I'm just saying. As unfortunate or fortunate, whatever, like however you feel about that, like it seems like a safe option. I'm not getting shot. I'm not going to get sick.
Escapism.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Right? Like, ugh.
That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, until people start unplugging you from the Matrix, and then
My Neuralink.
Oh my God. Go to Zion.
right,
Go to
right.
Zion. Yeah.
What?
Red Pill, Blue Pill.
It's getting wild, man.
All right.
That's where we're
Crazy.
headed.
So we're gonna jump back to the Neuralink thing because I missed this. Yoho Joe sent so this is old, but then I guess this has been around for a while, but it talks about Neuralink's monkey brain demo. So let's watch it. It's only a quick three and a half minutes. So here you go.
As you can see, Pager is amazingly good at mind pong.
In 2020, it was a pig with a chip in its brain. In 2021, it's a monkey playing video games. Elon Musk's Neuralink has just unveiled its latest brain-computer interface, showing a 9-year-old monkey named Pager controlling a game of Pong with its mind, all thanks to a Neuralink chip implanted in each side of its brain.
He's touching things.
The demo starts simple enough. The monkey plays a simple game on screen using a joystick. If he moves the joystick the right way, he gets a banana smoothie. But all the while, the game is using the chip inside the monkey's brain to train a computer to understand his movements. The Neuralink chips are surgically implanted inside Page's skull. They connect to his brain via more than 2,000 electrodes, each one about 1/20th the width of a human hair, and implanted in the regions of his brain that control hand and arm movement. Each time the monkey moves his hand left or right, that movement begins as an electrical signal in his brain, an impulse that eventually sends the message down his arm to move his hand. But the Neuralink implants read these signals while they're still inside the brain, before the monkey has even moved, when the movements are still just intentions. The chips are connected via Bluetooth to a computer that reads the brain signals in real time and matches them to the monkey's hand movements. And here's the wild part. When the team disconnects the joystick, the computer can still predict where the monkey is going to move his hand. No joystick required.
After only a few minutes of calibration, we can use the output from the decoder to move the cursor instead of the joystick. Paige still moves the joystick out of habit, but as you can see, it's unplugged. He's controlling the cursor entirely with decoded neural activity.
Eventually, the monkey wasn't even using the joystick anymore. He was playing a game of Pong, just using his mind. And this is when we got a hint of how Neuralink could be used in human patients. Instead of using a joystick, a person with paralysis could train a computer simply by imagining an action. And that brain signal could be picked up in real time by their Neuralink implant. In a tweet shortly after the monkey video was posted, Neuralink founder Elon Musk said the first human Neuralink would allow someone with paralysis to use a smartphone with their mind, faster than someone using their thumbs. From there, Musk said later versions of the Neuralink could be used to shunt brain signals to separate clusters of Neuralinks in the body, potentially allowing paraplegics to walk again. Of course, these are all very lofty goals and a long way off watching a monkey play Pong. But then again, the new demonstration is already a long way from what we saw in 2020 with Gertrude the pig. That Neuralink was just reading the pig's nose signals as it snuffed through the straw. This new demo showed us a far more advanced brain-computer interface, a brain literally interfacing with a computer game in real time. We may not have a timeline on a human Neuralink implant, but from this latest demonstration, our sci-fi future might not be that far off.
So this is in 2021. Who knows where they're at now? 2 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary, dude.
And then Julius, I put a link in chat.
Yeah, I said, oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, so go. You want to explain it to us real quick?
No, this is what I was talking about. This is like so it says Black Republican pastor running for Congress.
Just dropped an ad where he fights the KKK with an AR-15. Holy smokes. Here we go.
Democrats like to say that no one needs an AR-15 for self-defense. That no one could possibly need all 30 rounds. But when this rifle is the only thing standing between your family and a dozen angry Democrats in Klan hoods,
wow,
you just might need that semi-automatic.
Wow.
All 30 rounds.
What? He's running for Congress.
Wow. And that's
Democrats
his
like
ad to run for Congress.
No,
That
but
is
there's a bunch of these. Like, there's a
insane.
bunch of like Republicans posting ads like these with them just like with guns, like AR-15s, being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna defend my, it's my constitutional
That is
right." And
fucking insane.
Jesus.
Again, the metaverse is starting to look more attractive. Dealing with these people in real in physical form. This is
Wow.
what is going on.
Oy, oy, oy.
Crazy.
Just all levels of wrong
Jeez
in 30
Louise.
seconds. Like, what is going
just
on?
the misinformation, like,
Well, the misinformation, the threat of violence, right? Like, it's just, like, what? Where are we going with this?
That's wild.
Like, let's get everybody paranoid. Let's blame it on the wrong political party.
I
And
mean,
let's
yeah,
make
no,
sure that
I'm-
everyone's armed, and then vote for me because I'll make that happen. Like,
I mean, I know some people personally that believe all of the propaganda that's put out by the Republican Party. Like, I get articles sent to me, and because I'm like, I'm not gonna engage because there's no clearly
There's no
if you're
helping.
sending me the stuff and you really believe like a lot of stuff. Like, they sent me stuff about, the election being stolen, like all that stuff. And I'm just like, you guys are adults. Like, you raised children. Like, you are functioning members of society. And, arguably relatively intelligent. And you believe this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just mind blowing.
It is.
Sad times. Sad times.
Wow.
Well, we'll move on, I guess. Let's cross our fingers and I don't know, hope for the metaverse. But we're gonna go from one crazy Twitter post to another one.
I know where we're going now.
Yeah, Neil knows where we're going. Go read this story about the guy behind
my
Radio Shack's
God.
sex crazed Twitter account.
Yeah.
All engagement is good engagement, right? Let's
mean-
see. Input has a very, very funny story today about Radio Shack's increasingly unhinged and sex-crazed Twitter account and the marketing executive who runs it. You really have to make an impression in order to basically get known with youngsters. Abel Zuper, Radio Shack's chief marketing officer, told Input. He didn't share his age, but appears in photos to be much younger than the average person who uses words like youngsters. Zuper says there's a team of people thinking about Radio Shack's marketing and social strategies, but nothing makes it on Twitter without his say-so. Here's one of his posts, or their posts, I mean. If you find a squirter, marry her.
Yeah.
So don't worry, we'll go through the Twitter stuff, but here's a couple others. In addition to tweeting things like, due to inflation, 6 inches is now 9 inches. Just took an upper decker and Applebee's. Ask me anything. The company has also gone big into cryptocurrency. So that's the big thing is, right? So they went out of business. They went bankrupt a couple times, and now they're getting to the cryptocurrency and NFT game. Radio Shack would have been an excellent meme stock if it hadn't declared bankruptcy and then been bought by Ty Lopez's company RAV, the same investor that now owns Dress Barn, Pier 1, Linens and Things, and Modell's Sporting Goods.
That is such a random group of retailers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just gobbling everything up. So random. Yeah, so let's go into these tweets.
Oh, those
That,
tweets are
Radio-
hilarious.
Buckle up, everybody.
Here you go.
Be prepared.
Dude.
This is wild.
Neil, courtesy of Neil. All right. So let's start. Whoops.
Join today.
All right, here you go.
Dude, they're firing back at all kinds of people. At all kind of stuff.
Oh my.
Wingstop craving you inside me. You're a simp and not. Whoops. Sorry. Not funny, so hold this L. Dang, they're just firing back. She got Voldemort
Oh, yeah.
in that thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
This is the hard part about Twitter on web. You can't. It's so hard to read them.
Hold on. Let me just sign in.
What's your password again?
1,
Radio
2,
Shack
3.
Love?
1, 2,
love
3.
Radio
None of your
Shack.
fucking business.
It's a long password. I think that's over 12 characters.
All right, here you go. I'm in. All right.
Got them excellent passwords. Not weak or intermediate.
All right. All right, we're back. Okay. All right, let's see. I wish I had the thread that you pasted, Neil. If you bitch slap someone in the comment section, but no one is there to see it, does it make a sound? What the? Okay. Salute to all veterans and active duty men, women who provide me the luxury of talking shit on Twitter freely from the comfort of mommy's basement. America, baby. Wow, they're just.
Yeah.
It's like, how we've seen, like, sometimes you'll see, like, some companies do that. Like, some of their social media people who are running their Twitter. This is on another level. This is like.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
No,
it.
like the Twitter and
Go ahead.
oh no, I was gonna say like Wendy's and Arby's, like they're funny. You know, like
Right.
Wendy's always has like one day of the year where they're like people request to get roasted, you know, and they deliver, and it's like it's nothing
It's
crazy,
hilarious.
but like
Right.
this is like
Yeah.
these
No,
Radio
this is
Shack tweets.
insane. Yeah.
This is
It's literally like some prepubescent middle schooler with a headset on is just typing shit.
What is this, MySpace?
Right, dude.
Right.
Right. Oh yeah, there's the tweet that kind of blew it up.
Oh,
Go
this
up,
guy
go up.
fucks.
No.
Is that that one?
Go up.
Go
The
up,
one
which
about like no, keep going. There you go. Shaq intern
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shaq intern here. I wanted to take a sec to reflect on my post. I know you expected me to say in my wildest dreams I never thought that tweet would go viral and to apologize, but I did because I know that shit was fire ass fuck. No, we didn't get hacked, and no, I'm not fired. Buckle up, bitch.
Yeah.
So do you know what tweet that they're referring to?
For
I
what?
think it's the squirter.
The squirter
Oh yeah,
one,
the
right?
I think
squirter
it's
one.
the-
Squirter one. Yes.
Squirter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Marrier. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one that started it all.
That's just wow.
Mhm.
And I still
Mhm.
remember going to Radio Shack to find random cables that I needed.
Yeah. That was the
Now-
place. That was the original Best Buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
Like that was Best Buy before Best Buy.
You get any cord for your cord phone at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You
You
take
just
a
get one of
your
those universal
batteries.
adapters.
Yes.
Adapters. Yeah. Look, all the stuff.
I need a 3/4 plug-in converter.
Yep.
Nice.
I need to get cable, but the cable lines are running from the master bedroom. You get like 100 feet to go into the living room.
Right. I used to get my speaker wire from there. I used to get.
I remember
yeah.
I used to get like my like landline phones because they had like cool designs. Like there was like a Snoopy one where he's like holding the phone, and then there was like
Yeah. Oh yeah. The
Different ones,
animated
you know?
phones even. Yeah.
like the
Yo,
see-through
Joseph.
phones like back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, the see-through
phones,
phones. Yo Joe says Xbox Live lobby type tweets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's exactly what it is. Yo, Joe. It
Yeah.
really is.
Oh
People
wow.
talking about their
Look
vibrators.
at this. Have fun
and
with your new
batteries.
vibrator batteries, Rachel. Wish I could be there too.
Horrible.
Yeah. Like.
I'm really curious to see what happens.
Whoa, look at this.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yep.
what is there?
Oh, yeah.
Can there be like I don't understand why if you're in crypto you're like
Crass.
not just crass but like feeling like you're invincible from any type of like lawsuit or defamation, like anything like that. Like is there something like that could happen?
I think it's your target audience. Your target market, if you're in crypto, is a younger, it's a younger audience who doesn't give a fuck. Basically, I think is what they're trying to get at.
Yeah.
Because they're definitely not catering to the boomers. That's not their target audience, and even us, arguably, is not their target audience.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely reaching or trying to reach your 20-somethings.
What are you talking about? We're in our 20s.
But yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, okay, so in this vein, then, can McDonald's just do exactly the same thing as to Wendy's as what Radio Shack is doing without any repercussion? I guess that's what I'm trying to get at.
They can,
No,
but I feel they can.
Go ahead. I don't think they could without the repercussions. But go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. No, I have
Like,
the same thought.
I mean,
I think-
repercussions in the sense that, like, yes, customers won't go to McDonald's anymore. Like, they'll vote with their
And
dollars.
they have a wider audience, like a significantly wider audience. Like
Yeah.
Happy Meals are still, I would say, a good portion of why McDonald's is alive today, because Happy Meals for kids, and the parents got to go too. So
I mean, I think like this subtle, like, I don't think there's going to be anything to that extent. I think what speaks more is like when people tweet like, oh, look at this like nasty I don't know, frog in my lettuce, you know, that I got from a Wendy's speaks more to than like Radio Shack just talking trash. You know what I mean? Right? I don't think they're gonna really like get bothered by you know, like some tweet from like some, you know, some crypto company, I guess we call it now.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's not really hurting their brand at all. Like that Wendy's, that picture of Wendy's. Nobody's like, oh my God, Radio Shack dudes are running train on Wendy's chick. I can't go to Wendy's anymore. Like, no, that's not happening. If anything, they're like, yo, let's go see what Wendy's is replying to this.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
damn.
Right. That's right. They're just
You know.
they're because they're attaching to Wendy's Twitter because Wendy's Twitter is also known to be crass. Right.
Right.
True.
But subsequently, it's like,
You know, it's
yo,
the same
I
audience.
wonder. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, you know, it's one of those like, yo, I wonder if Wendy's is gonna reply, and then that takes you to, oh damn, I haven't had a Wendy's Frosty in forever,
Right.
and now I'm going to Wendy's to get, you know, a vanilla Frosty.
And any news is good news.
Publicity.
Or good publicity, I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Look at this. Man, they're just firing Radio Shack.
Yeah, they're firing at everyone about everything.
Yeah, this is wild. Oh my.
Oy, oy, oy. That's okay. Just seeing that regular picture does not look good. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there you go. That's there you go. So whoops, I accidentally scrolled up. Okay, so there you go. There's a Twitter if you guys want to check it out and follow it. Boom. Good luck to Radio Shack.
Yeah. Let's see what happens to the. I'm gonna be following them for the next like 6 months. See what happens.
They don't have that many followers, but here you go. Here's one. Boom.
I'm sure. No, I'm sure they're gonna. They blew up after this.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Neo's following.
Oh yes,
There you
obviously.
go.
Yeah, Reynard. Weird.
Yeah. So how,
Right,
of course
right.
Reynard's following him.
Hilarious.
All right.
Oh, that's weird.
That's funny. Oh, Reynard, miss you. What's up, dude? Hopefully you're doing all right. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's I think that is it for pop culture. Let's get into Caesar's teasers, I think. Right?
Remix.
I know. Totally messing up today. Welcome to Caesar's Teasers, where we show upcoming trailers. There's some interesting ones. Let's do. Where should we go? Let's see. What do you guys want? Do you guys want comedy first? Do you want drama first? What's yes?
Comedy.
Comedy.
All right.
Let's go comedy.
All right. Let's do. I don't know what this one is. Hopefully this one is good. Okay, this one. Oh yeah, this one's called Bodies, 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 from our favorite A24.
I feel like that's not going to be comedic.
Well, or it could be dark.
I'm smart! I'm strong! I'm ready for what comes along! I got good friends! We'll stick together till silence!
Who wants to play Bodies, Bodies, Bodies?
Oh my god!
Does anybody have service?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm a hot girl, pop girl, rich girl.
Guys, I get so stressed out every time we play this. Someone always ends up crying.
So how do you play?
I'm a hot girl and I come in different flavors.
If you draw the piece of paper that has the X on it, you are the murderer. Everyone else has to avoid being killed. What is that? Xanax, do you want one? Yeah.
What is happening?
Our friend is dead. So if you could just like not escalate this situation, that
I'm not escalating. You're holding the knife and you're moving your hands while you talk.
That would be so fucking obvious if I were the killer.
David.
More.
you're always gaslighting me.
You fucking trigger me.
You are so toxic. Relax, relax.
You're silencing me.
That all you got, motherfucker!
Did you just fucking shoot me?
I can't believe you're making this about you.
What are the features that you're bringing?
Well, I just look like I fuck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I look like I fuck. And that's the vibe I like to put out there.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I just watch?
There you go, buddy. But hey,
Jeez.
what do you expect from A24? They have interesting stuff.
Not that.
All right. Next up, we have, I don't know for any of you are fans in here, but we're going to play it anyways. Pretty Little Liars, Original Sin.
Oh, that was creepy.
So that is
Very.
Pretty Little Liars. Coming out July 28th on HBO Max. Next up, we got 13 Lives, the one about the Thai soccer team that was rescued, if you guys remember.
Hey Rick, you following what's happening in Thailand? Some kids stuck in a cave. We're on the list of rescue divers.
It's just a tourist cave.
It looks easy, but when it's flooded, it's impassable.
Takes a certain kind of mindset for the deep cave diving. You have to be a bit nuts.
They're very, very dangerous.
High water level and the low visibility.
Barely shoulder wide, pulling against very strong currents.
Last seen 9 days ago, 12 boys and their coach are trapped in the flooded caves.
Hello?
Hey, they're here.
How many of you?
13.
13? They're all alive.
Can we go out now?
ผมยืนยันได้นะครับว่าเด็กๆต้องออกมาได้อย่างปลอดภัยครับ
You're talking about a 5-hour dive. You try and dive those kids the whole way, all you'll be bringing out is dead bodies.
With oxygen running low, the entire nation is anxiously waiting for what will happen next.
What are you thinking?
Just a crazy idea. But a skill none of the rest of us have.
No. It's insane. It's unethical. It's illegal.
The man's already died.
Breathe.
We'll do nothing. We'll be bringing him out dead for sure.
So you are expecting casualties?
Yes. I expect casualties.
John, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Just give me a minute. Please. Okay. We can make it.
You guys remember that story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will watch that though. They get claustrophobic.
I know.
It's very. Was that Colin Farrell?
Yeah, it's Colin Farrell. Yep.
Colin Farrell and Aragorn.
Viggo Mortensen.
Oh yeah.
So that is 13 Lives coming out in theaters July 29th and on Prime Video August 5th. That's a short. Well, I'm sure it's going to be in theaters longer, but it's a interesting.
How they're doing it now.
Yeah, how they're doing that exactly. Yeah. All right, so next up we got Barbarian.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
This is 476 Barbary, right?
Yeah, I'm renting this place.
No, I booked it a month ago.
Are you sure you have the right place?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
Why don't you come inside and we'll call these idiots. Why don't you just crash here?
Oh, no.
I don't know if you got a great look at this neighborhood, but I don't think you should be out there by yourself. It's dry and there's a lock on the door. By the way, I'm Keith.
Tess.
You take the bedroom and I'll sleep out here on the couch.
God. Keith?
Fuck this. Ooh. Fuck this.
Why would no?
Keith!
Why would you do that?
Fuck this.
Nope.
Hey, what's up, Diva?
What up, Diva?
That's a. Oh hell.
This process might seem overwhelming, but with a little practice, it can soon become a pleasurable experience. This is perfectly natural.
There you go.
Nope. Nope.
Nah, I'm good.
Nope. No.
Plumas Poetic says get an Uber, Lyft, and leave. Hello.
Yeah. Just go, leave.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Don't
Yoho
go
Joe says she's a Neuralink test subject.
Oh wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Okay, so that was Barbarian coming out August 31st. Let's see we'll go back to Light again. This one just came out today. I don't know how people feel about this one. I'm sure some of you know what this one is. Clerks 3.
Oh, let's see this. I'm glad you added this.
Somebody get over it.
That's how we did it in the 90s, son!
Can't catch my breath, man.
Really? Should I try mouth stuff?
What is this, a Tinder date? Get off of me.
Mr. Dante! I need an ambulance at the quick stop.
Saved my life, man. Wish I had a life worth saving.
What are you talking about?
Sit around and watch the same movies over and over.
I always thought you could have made a cool movie.
You're right. I'm living on borrowed time. No more watching movies.
I'm gonna make a movie! What's the movie gonna be about?
It's about him working here.
Meta.
Everything in the script is something either me or someone I know said.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. Maybe Jay and Silent Bob could be characters.
Jay and Silent Bob are like C-3PO and R2-D2. They've been here since the first movie, which was the last time they were cool. But they've been with the franchise so long, they still give them cameos and put them on the lunchboxes.
Snifty Booches! Please tell me why.
They believe in you.
You should put in that stuff you used to say about the Death Star contractors.
Get sued by Disney? No way.
Now that's what I call acting!
Take off your pants!
What the hell is this?
I added a scene where you get shot.
I'm not letting you kill me off in the third act. What if there's a sequel?
A sequel? What am I, a hack?
I think it needs more weed.
As insanely stupid as that looks, I plan to watch that.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's Clerks 3 coming out in fall. Let's see. Plumas Poetic says those two are apparently doing a national tour of this where they watch it with you. Nice.
Wow, that's cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that
Singing
would be
Crazy. Singing Crazy says more New Jersey talent must be the water or drugs. Haha.
Or both.
All right. All right, that's Clerks 3. All right, next up we have Honor Society. You might see a familiar face, someone from Stranger Things in here. This is on Paramount Plus.
It's been a 4-year plan, and it's coming to a close today. My name's Honor, and you're gonna say I'm the classic overachiever. I started a school karate club and the food bank for the economically disadvantaged, while never letting my grades suffer. For me, high school is about getting out of high school. And I'm going to the #1 college in the world.
Honor, my best and brightest. I have a connection with the admissions people.
I had no idea. I knew this in 9th grade.
You are in my top 4 choices. I'm tuning the G-string.
Wait, did you say top 4? In this school of underachieving losers, there's only 3 people it could be. But only one is an actual threat. Michael Dipnicki. I've got to get him to tank his midterms. What's the plan? Hey, Michael, would you be willing to study with me?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Easy. The first wave of my campaign, throw the nerd off. What's the matter?
We should probably get to work, because I need a scholarship. Yeah, you might break the tip off.
They grow up so fast. You followed him home? I'm not obsessed with him or anything.
Time for the evening concert.
Just trying to figure him out.
Everybody ignores me, but you don't.
Must be so lonely.
Yeah, you get it.
I do. I think I like him. That's just another obstacle to overcome. I'll destroy anyone who gets in my way.
Coming to my next show, I'm gonna call your mom, tell her you do drugs. I just feel like you're pretending.
I don't want to hurt him, but I've got to play dirty. I'm gonna kick you! You remember I took karate, right?
Something's wrong.
Nothing's wrong. It's been a 4-year plan, and it's coming to a close today.
Here is a flyer from Michelle.
A flyer's like a tweet that ruins the environment. I'm gonna tweet that.
That's so crazy. Christopher Mintz-Plasse started on movies like that, and now he's like the principal or whatever.
Exactly. That's so weird, right?
Man.
That looks good.
So
I'd watch that. I like Kate Matarazzo.
But do you have a Paramount Plus subscription? That is the question.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, then. Never mind.
Like, there's a lot of good stuff on there actually. Like,
oh, really?
And they're adding to it. There's a lot of stuff on Paramount.
Okay. There you go.
Don't you get, do you get access
and
to like MTV or any like?
Yeah,
is there a bunch of other stuff like that? Yeah.
So my wife she's a big fan of like the Homecomings, like the real world Homecomings. So she's been watching those. she went on like a Jersey Shore tear, and I was like, why? But I was like, okay, like. But they have like really good series. Like there's like one original series that has the guy from Luke Cage. It's called Evil. He plays like a priest.
Okay.
And it's kind of like what's it? It's like a supernatural thriller type of deal. Like they investigate demons and stuff. But yeah,
Plumas Poetic says Mike Coulter for the win. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is Honor Society coming out July 29th on Paramount Plus. So Mitch, I'm sure you'll let us know how it is.
Dude, right. I like Gaten Matarazzo. Like, have you seen the dude sing? You know how he got his start?
No.
Like, he started as a child actor on Broadway. The dude can sing.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, like there's like clips of him like singing, and you're just like, what? That voice comes out of that? Like it's dope.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Very cool. All right. Okay.
Legitness.
So
Legit.
next up, so we're gonna do 2 more.
I've been
Next
told-
up, this one is called The Rehearsal.
I've been told my personality can make people uncomfortable. Hey, how to make love all night.
Oh, well, you know.
I think we're gonna get along pretty well. But I've learned that if you plan for every variable, a happy outcome doesn't have to be left to chance. This conversation's going pretty well.
Yes.
So that's no accident. Everything that's happened today, I've rehearsed it. Hey, hi, Nathan. Dozens of times. In a replica of your home. This is what we can do for you and you.
You know, just off the top of my head, I would say sure, let's go with it.
This is gonna be fun.
It will be.
My goal is for your rehearsal to reflect reality.
The government has Sasquatch liaisons.
I love you, Daddy.
With this show, if your performance isn't accurate, you could ruin someone's life.
This is all sort of absurd.
Keep them crying, don't let up.
Okay.
I gotta tell you something.
I don't want to talk to you again. Do you find it's been healthy for you here?
Are you sure you want to do this?
I don't really like lying to people.
You're a liar.
Yeah, neither do I.
You're Willy Wonka and Charlie Bucket.
I'm the bad guy in
Well, but he's a dream maker.
Okay.
And you're making some dreams happen for
But
me.
kids died in the factory?
Well, they supposedly died.
I'll read the book again just to look into it.
Yeah.
Is that a mockumentary or?
I have no idea.
It seems like it.
I think so.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so that's The Rehearsal coming out on HBO. That is coming out, July 15th. 2 in a week, actually. All right. Next up, we got, this was another one that came out, I think, today, The Woman King.
Yeah.
Last year, Redfin saved home sellers almost $200 million.
What? Come on. Damn ads. All right, there you go.
An evil is coming that threatens our kingdom, our freedom. But we have a weapon. They are not prepared for.
My king, the Europeans wish to conquer us. They will not stop until the whole of Africa is theirs. We must fight back for our people.
Maneska, you are asking me to take them to war.
Some things are worth fighting for.
Don't know, take my
You are called to join the king's guard. No kingdom in all of Africa shares this privilege. Train hard, fight harder. We fear no one. And we fear no pain. I offer you a choice. Fight or we die.
Ready for war, where you
To be a warrior, you must kill your tears.
We are the spear of victory! We are the blade of freedom! We are the home! Don't know, take my power.
Yeah.
Dope.
That looks crazy.
That was
Yeah.
dope.
That was
Yes.
awesome.
Pluma's poetic. Yes, that what I was like, why does she look familiar? And then yep, it is Monica Rambeau. You're correct.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the actor who plays Monica Rambeau. Not really her real name, but yeah. There you go. So that is The Woman King. And that comes out. Where's the date on that? September 16th in theaters.
Yo,
So it's,
Viola Davis is working.
Yeah, the Woman King follows the emotionally epic journey of General Naniska as she trains the next generation of recruits and readies them for battle against an enemy determined to destroy their way of life. Boom. Dope. That looks great.
Sounds like it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
There was another show. I can't think of it. Like they reference this. Like I've heard about this story before. Like it's just like a group of women warriors that just tore shit up. Like it's dope.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's Dahomey Amazons, I guess. Yeah, so here you go. So it's we're a fun all-female military regiment of the Kingdom of Dahomey, which existed until 1904. They're so named by Western observers and historians due to their similarity to the mythical Amazons of ancient Anatolia and the Black Sea. This unusual emergence of an all-female military regiment was the result of Dahomey's male population facing high casualties in frequent warfare with neighboring West African states, as well as Dahomey being forced to annually give male slaves to the Oyo Empire. The lack of men likely led the kings of Dahomey to recruit women into the army. Wow. Pretty cool.
That's
awesome. Yeah, that's so dope. And for Viola Davis, she's dope. Yeah. Boom. All right. Okay.
Working.
Yes. So that is I figured that would be a great way to end Caesar's Teasers.
Yes, I would agree.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. So before we go to our special event for the evening, couple quick housekeeping announcements. As you all know, we have this show every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. PDT, co-hosted by myself as well as Neil Six and Chocolate Legs. And we're joined by a special guest every evening, or every Wednesday as well. It's and we have it's this thing we call Shooting the Shit, which is a live stream / podcast where we talk about pop culture, news, dating, and entertainment. Join us every Wednesday as we have fun.
And fun will be had by all.
Talk a lot about everything and a lot about nothing. As quoted by Neil's wife.
Yes.
All right. And as you guys know, we have our Discord. Whoops. Please join it. Whoops. And I misspelled it. We also have our YouTube where you can watch our old stuff. You can also check out our merch. Boom, boom, boom. And you can follow Mitch. I think I have him still on here. Let's see. There you go. You can follow Mitch, our special guest, on Insta as well as his Twitter for all this fun stuff. Do you have any shows coming up, sir?
I have a comedy show this Friday at the Good Night in Burbank. Starts at 7. It's called Stand Up and Sing. We do a set of stand-up and then we sing a karaoke song.
Boom.
Nice.
Perfect pairing. Yes. Let's see. Okay, cool. And then as always, follow Neil Six. He's still pushing for affiliate.
Yes.
Boom.
Keeping the hope alive.
Right.
You can also follow Marcus at I still have not given you a thing. Man, I am horrible.
Okay. It's all right.
Oh, I can't find it right now. But yes, you can follow him at Chocolate Legs on his Insta. And you can also follow him on But yes, Choco Legs on Insta, and then you can follow him here on his Twitch because eventually he will be streaming him building Legos.
Eventually.
He's also pushing for affiliate.
Right?
Who will get it first? That is the question. We should have a poll. Who's gonna get affiliate first?
This is gonna be the most like slug type race of all time.
You guys got to have a bet. Like if forget Marcus wins, you got to shave your mustache. And
There you go.
And then if Neil wins, like I don't know,
I'll shave my
Marcus,
leg.
you got to shave your legs.
Let's see what can Marcus do. Marcus can put a tattoo of Neo saying
Hell
best
no.
friend on his
We're gonna.
Oh,
That would be a
tattoo.
large tattoo.
Oh, hey yo, that's what she said.
oh.
It's just Vernon says Marcus and his leg O's. Boom.
Why has
Signed,
that
sealed.
not been used before? After
I
all,
know.
Right?
After all this time.
I know. Oh man. All right. Okay. So, and also just want to say shout out to everyone who's in the chat. It's just Vernon, Diva929, Sick and Crazy, Plumas Poetic, Yoho Joe, Iron Monkey, and all of you. Thank you guys all for tuning in.
KJ Mix.
I know it. KJ Mix, of course. I know it's hard. Like it is summer, and I know a lot of things are going on, but we thank you guys for tuning in and listening to a lot of nothing. Just kidding. All right, Neil, you ready?
Yes.
All right.
It's been a while since we did this.
I know. There you go.
Oh, whoa.
You got to twirl the mustache too. There. Yes.
We didn't talk about that. That's hilarious.
I missed this. That was the best.
Oh,
Welcome
man.
everyone to our segment we call 7 Minutes in Heaven with Marcus and our special guest Mitch Narito, where we talk about sex, love, dating, and everything in between the sheets.
That's what she said.
So
Anyways,
mature.
I know,
Right?
You love it. So how we always like to start this is we always ask Marcus, so what's going on in the dating world, sir?
I got a promotion at work. That's what's been happening. In the dating world.
Okay.
Sleeping his way to the
No.
top.
Yeah, I know. So what did you do? Tell us. You know we were gonna ask
That's
questions.
hilarious. That is not what I meant by that.
What did he or she make you do?
Oh my!
Wow. Nothing.
Did you birth twins?
Yes, I was recharging and forgot to unplug.
Oh.
Throwback.
Oh man, no. Absolutely. What I meant by that was I have more things to do at work, and therefore
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Get your own water. No. So I don't have time to do anything else. Is what that was alluding to.
Okay.
So,
Wow,
yes,
wow,
no.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Fine.
I do have an
Okay.
intriguing question
Okay.
for discussion tonight.
Okay. Let's do it.
Are we there?
Yeah, we can do it because your life is uneventful now.
It sure as hell is.
Sorry. I'm just pulling your leg.
So I was listening to another podcast earlier this week, and the question was, what is a taboo turn on of yours?
Taboo turn on.
Yeah. So like something that is less traditional Got real quiet.
Yeah, I guess now you got to think
you
in,
start,
man.
Marcus? You start with this.
Well, here you go. I think this is. I'm gonna play this trailer because I think this maybe might get some juices going.
Oh my god!
Not juice. Well, you know what I mean. Not those types of juices.
Off Twitch tonight.
But I figure.
Let's go.
But I figure this can kind of help because I was like, oh, this would be perfect for 7 minutes. But yeah, this can kind of lead into like, hey, maybe this might be something. But I don't think this is taboo. But here you go. So this one is on Netflix. This is how to build a sex room. Here you go. Check it out.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
May I come in?
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh my
Make yourself at
goodness.
home.
Oh wow. This is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
So I understand you want a sex room. My name is Melanie
This is
Rose.
Netflix.
For over 15 years, I've been designing high-end homes. So when a client asked me if I'd ever designed a sex room, I thought, why not? Why wouldn't I go and design a sex room?
There's a burning flame deep inside of me.
When people hear the word sex rooms, they concentrate on the word sex. And that connotates dirty, disgusting.
Wait a minute.
Don't give it some pussy tap. But when I design them, they can be beautiful.
No video games in the room?
No, we're not playing video games in here.
Oh.
You're going to play with your wife instead. And they are places where couples can explore their deepest fantasies.
I would have never thought that being tied in rope would make me feel sexy.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Curiosity is being unlocked.
I have a great general contractor. His name is Mike.
I didn't break nothing. It was the little guy.
Oh, I always like to make his life a little bit difficult. Can you lie in the bed, please?
Hey, hey, hey.
Looks so great. Come on, off you come.
Are you kidding me?
You were our angel for our marriage.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. They say you never know what goes on behind closed doors. Ooh, but I do. Oh my God, this is like Christmas. Hey, what a perfect bottom and a beautiful flower.
Okay.
I mean, I think that fits perfectly with the question.
Yeah. There you go.
But, I mean, it doesn't even have to be anything like super wild and crazy. Like one of the answers that was given was one of the gentlemen was saying that he likes getting his feet rubbed just as much as he likes head. So it's like,
Okay.
One of the young women said she's into furries.
Okay.
And can, went down a rabbit hole on that one. But yeah, like, what are some taboo turn-ons? Your face, Neil.
I'm not interesting at all. Like no furries. No, nothing out of the ordinary. I guess I could say.
Which is funny because as I thought about it too, I was like,
We're boring. We're all boring. And Plumas Poetic says crickets.
Yeah, I can't think of. I mean, yeah, I can't think of anything. I mean, I guess. Well, there's an aspect of exhibitionism. Doing it in places that you could possibly get caught.
Okay.
That adds.
Interesting.
Okay.
You're that's for you. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not actually wanting to get caught, but like, the thrill of the possibility.
Right. So like Disneyland, right? Like.
I was thinking more car stuff, but yeah, I mean.
The question for you, Marcus: have you ever done it in Disneyland?
No, I have not.
One time on the teacups.
Oh God. Oh no.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That would be a more likely place.
Haunted Mansion.
It was the Haunted Mansion for me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Yeah.
Staying
Funny
Palmer. What up? What
enough,
up? Says
Splash
so
Mountain would be a
many
great place.
children. Right?
Right, that part.
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy, what's that? What are they doing?
Splash Mountain is actually a good place for it.
Whoa. Interesting.
This
Okay.
water
In many
smells
ways.
funny.
On camera on Splash Mountain? Is that what you're going for?
No, but no, the whole like when you're in the cave. The Cave of Wonders.
Hey,
That's what she said.
That's what Marcus calls his junk. All right. Not a cave. Sorry. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I'm like,
Okay, I messed up there.
Yeah, we have gone to stores together before, like adult stores, sensual stores, just to like, whoa, what is? Just
What?
dropped a new ticker on us. I've never seen a ticker.
Yeah. I've seen tickers before.
He's used the ticker before.
What are your double turn-ons?
It's just been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while since we've seen your ticker, Julius.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about,
That's what she said.
Oh, I think I
that's
know.
what she said. You
It
have
would be
one.
like
I'm thinking like, we've been to stores before, like adult stores together, and like there hasn't been anything that like out of the ordinary that's just like, oh, we need to try that, like that pineapple in the corner. You know what I mean? Like that. It's just no. It just yeah. I don't know.
I think for me it'd be like stuff like the Mile High Club or the Mile Long Club.
The Mile Long Club?
What's the Mile
Like
Long Club?
On
Whoa.
a train.
Oh,
That's what I was
never
thinking.
heard that one.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that one, but yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
That sounds like a.
I feel like it'd be easy to do on a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you have like a private compartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that led me to it would be awesome to open a sex shop called the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah.
Business idea. Okay, let's workshop this. When do you want? What would you have in this Cave of Wonders store?
I mean, everything. All types of sex toys, from furries to, dildos to vibrators to, sex dolls?
Sex robots.
Oh man.
Yeah, whips.
A
chains.
sex robot.
Chips, dips, and chains, whips.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. No, that just doesn't do it for me. Yeah. No electronics. Well, food? No.
Oh, that's
I
a good one.
appreciate food too much. No.
I've done food and it's messy as hell.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Samesies.
Same.
Yeah. No, the cleanup just. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
No, sorry, we're boring. We are a
Yeah.
terrible. We are a terrible.
In my younger days, it was more
Well,
exciting.
More exploratory.
Well, I think this is what. So for Neil, I'm sure this is the same for you too. It's like when you're, with us having kids, it's just like, just any chance you can get. Really,
That
you know
makes
what I
sense.
mean? Like it.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, Mitch?
No, because I had friends. They would do the whole like they take like NyQuil or a Xanax and try to rub one out before they passed out.
What?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like it was a
Boom.
case.
No, I totally had to like change these to numbers, but there's a poll in the chat. I just put
Oh my
what are
God.
your taboo turn-ons? I had to do it by numbers because it kept flagging me.
It's pager
what-
code? Well, you should
you
just
know
do it
what-
all pager code.
You know what's funny about that though, Mitch? I was like, yeah, no, I don't need Xanax or NyQuil for that one.
Just
At the end of the day, I'm so
just
sorry.
tired.
Yeah, don't donate any drugs to assist with that one. With that challenge.
I just feel like that's just a challenge. Like that's just I don't know. That could
Yeah, it
end
was a
bad.
challenge.
I'll be
Like
sad.
people,
I'll be sad if I don't get to the finish. Like that's just a lot of pressure.
And then you just wake up.
or if
4
you
or 5
pass out
hours
and you
later.
don't clean up, it's like, oh, what happened?
Didn't make it. Sorry. But okay, I guess question then: if your friends have done that to pleasure
wait,
themselves.
real quick though. Poll is in the chat. No one's voting yet. So, what are your taboo turn-ons? Appendages, furries, sex in public places, objects, food. Please vote.
Would you try that with your partner? Like,
Good challenge?
let's down some NyQuil. Let's do some tussing, and see what happens.
Maybe inadvertently, it'll be like after like a drunken night, and be like, all right,
try this out.
before I pass out, you do whatever you want.
You're having like double dare for like sex double dare, physical challenge.
This thing is hilarious.
Oh yes,
This
yeah. I
poll.
should have put bondage in there. So Sick and Crazy says bondage not included. Asking for a friend. I know. I probably should put that in there.
Right,
I need a Rosetta Stone to vote in the poll.
Oh no!
That's hilarious.
So appendages, like, is that what you mean by bondage? What do you mean by appendages? Like
appendages?
I don't know. I just put appendages.
Yeah, I don't know what that one.
You can interpret it how you'd like it
How you
or want it.
Oh man. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, to Neil's point, I'm pretty boring, but like it's just like for us, it's just like, hey, just get it on whenever you can.
Yeah,
we
that
don't need
makes
much
sense,
to
yeah.
we don't need much to turn us on, I think, and we don't need much to
But I mean, there's still like the fantasies and like I know it might not take much, but it's like
Oh yeah, using that Neuralink.
Well, I mean, I guess one. One is. I mean, I don't think this is crazy, but like filming yourself is kind of fun.
Yeah. So my biggest fear with that is it.
Oh no, we
Getting
delete that shit. Yeah. Oh, I mean, sorry, I deleted that shit.
he has uploaded it to their OnlyFans account that we don't even know about.
Right.
Have you heard there's like a new version? It's called Respectfully.
No.
I feel like I have heard that. Wait, what?
Yeah, so like the millennials, they turned me onto it, or like they gave me
Turned
the
you onto
info.
it. You perfect use. That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's what she
No,
said.
but like it's OnlyFans, but like I think it's more like one-on-one stuff, and like so you pay the person for their time
So
respectfully.
it's sex work. So it's sex work digitally.
Yeah, pretty much. But like that's
Yeah,
what OnlyFans is. Like not for everyone, but like a majority of stuff. Like I feel.
Well, no. But I'm thinking like that's more of that's like an auditorium of sex work. This is one-on-one.
Yeah. It's
Because
like
I
you
would
find-
imagine it's significantly more expensive that way too.
You pay by minute. It's like
Wait, where is this site?
I don't know. I think it's an app.
Oh, okay.
Is it called
Maybe.
Respectfully?
Yeah, it's called Respectful. I don't know if it's spelled the same way, but it's like an offshoot of OnlyFans.
Interesting. Wait, and so you said your students told you about this?
No. Like just like I have friends that are like social media consultants and coordinators, and like that's like that's what they've learned about. Like.
Gotcha. I'm trying to find it. I can't.
She could have been totally bullshitting me. I don't know. I was like, yeah,
Right. That's hilarious. Because I don't see any. I do see another dating app called Good Ones.
Good Ones.
Good ones.
Yeah, it's Good Ones. Respectful
Nick Palmer says
dating.
Neuralink, right? Neuralink. Oh man, that's a good throwback right there. Oh, Neil. Okay, now I can. I was like, I can't read that. Oh wait, now I can.
Yes, you can.
Role playing, yeah. Not so much.
Yeah,
So
no,
far-
not so much on the role playing. Yeah.
So far, we're at 75% in public places. Objects.
Yeah, I think
25%.
that's the common one.
That's the easy one.
The in public places.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I think most of us in here, it's like we're not gonna be like, like we've got significant others. Like if you ask single people, they're gonna tell you like some random stuff. Like
Yeah.
like like one question. Okay, so like if you were to watch, like porn, right?
Right. Yeah.
Do you watch one at a time or do you open multiple tabs?
Whoa.
One at a time.
One at a time.
See, I'm a one at a time guy, but like I have a lot of friends that are like, no. I queue up a bunch of stuff and then I go.
Oh,
interesting. Marcus is like, oh, I should try that.
Are they young?
Well, I was just thinking. Yeah, if you prime up a bunch of videos, that might shorten the time.
Yeah, so you don't have to
Because
search.
go
You just
right. But that's
then your
prep
attention
work.
just
Like,
goes all over the place. You're like, okay, like you're hopping between tabs. You're like just, was it control tab or whatever? Like all over the place. Like what?
well, like I mean, I've done like multiple tabs, like, but it's,
Yeah, exactly.
not like no, it's not. That's
Exactly, Stick Palmer. Exactly.
No, it's multiple tabs, but it's like the search page, and then it's like as you're scrolling through videos, it's like, oh, I might want that one, so you open that in a new tab, and then you keep scrolling because it's like if you find a good search, it's like I don't want to lose my search. So, whereas because if you click on a video, it goes away from the search. So you open a couple of tabs and then
yeah, see,
but never. But it's still one video at a time. Like it's not like I'm shotgunning videos.
You have multiple screens in front of you.
Wait, so are your friends drinking NyQuil and doing that at the same time?
Drinking NyQuil while searching for videos.
That's a good one. I'm gonna save that for later.
Wow, the
I
game
did
has
have-
changed in so many ways.
I did have I have heard about couples watching porn together to come up with different positions to try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see
that's,
that.
Yeah, I
that's
feel
like looking at a book or yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and interactive.
Not regularly.
conversation.
I've done that before. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Stank Palmer says, I think that says more about internet behavior than sexual preferences, though.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. Because that's definitely how I handle my searches. Yeah, if I'm doing research, if you get a good search page going, you definitely open multiple tabs.
Wait, hold on. But this is implying that you're looking for something specific. Like, I need like
Nothing but redheads.
right.
Nothing but red bottoms. Hey.
Red.
Hey,
Red bottom teachers, like.
Ooh,
Like, whoa.
not that specific.
Yeah. Right. Like. Yeah. That's a little too advanced.
Yeah.
I would say.
Right. That's
Wow.
funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next
Yeah,
question. That was
we're
just one that stuck out this
boring.
week.
We are so boring. This is terrible. We need,
I mean,
we got a bunch of busy people.
Okay, so
Can't dive into this.
So we could kind of get into this because Marcus, were you
That's
here?
what she said.
Were you here,
Was
Marcus,
I?
last week about?
Yeah, I was
Because
here
we
last
can kind of share this real quick. Because maybe
Oh, last week was when we started talking about.
this.
Yes, I was here, and it was Diva.
Okay.
It was Diva,
Diva
and
went off. Yeah.
The Diva, the Divas, IC Diva and
The Diva
Diva
Fest.
99.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can talk about this real quick. I guess revisit it real
Yeah,
quick.
because Neil had
see
already left by then. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is woman shares video blasting her ex for bringing food for his child, but not for her other kids.
Also, we didn't watch the final clip.
Oh, there's a final clip. Okay, so let's watch all.
Clip.
All right, so we'll watch all 4 videos then. All right, here you go.
Every fucking day, my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child, but I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose
in a
him so
storefront,
people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kid?
Get your other baby daddies to freaking buy him food.
Yeah. So that's part 1. Here's part 2.
You know I don't get my food stamps to the 7.
Listen, it's not my problem.
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating on McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car.
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring? So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's? You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's part 2. Here's part 3.
Fucking McDonald's. You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine.
Yeah. They're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me. Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids. Because I'm exposing you. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's silly. Dumb because he can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all then. He can't take that shit. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the you all like going to my mother account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
They might forget.
All right. And he said there's a part 4, right?
There
What's the part
is
4?
a part 4. I don't know, but the part 4 was where it was like, oh, is it in those clips? Or in part 2?
Yeah, I'm looking on his page, but there's a lot.
Because after we showed it, I heard it again. I heard the entire video, and that's when I realized there was part 4. Because
there's only. So it's somewhere else then, because there's right here. I only see a part 3. I don't see anything else in the.
All right. Well, I'll just tell you about it.
Okay.
So basically, after they're going back and forth, she goes, "All right, give me the food," and she throws it on the ground.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Yeah. Because she was like, "Yeah, if you don't have enough for everybody, ain't nobody gonna eat it." This is where she went with that. Right. I was like, interesting.
That's terrible.
Thoughts, gentlemen? Because the original question was he wrong? Was he wrong for what he did?
Not at all, man.
Right.
No. No, I think the way that she went about it was very entitled, and she's like not seeing the side at all. I do see the dilemma from the fact that, like, yes, 3 other kids are going to feel left out, but that's not his responsibility.
Yeah.
Even though she don't get her food stamps to the 11th.
Nah, man, it's like I saw like another clip. Like there was this one woman. She was trying to get like child support payments, even though like the kids live with her dad.
Man.
Like it's just some people. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
That's just bad. I don't.
Bad.
No, but it sucks because like you're gonna make one kid suffer. Like the dad's trying to be a decent person, you know, like
Right.
And notice she never responded to the question. And notice she never responded to the question of where are the other kids' daddies?
Yeah.
Right.
She never addressed that.
Yeah. Like I think to Diva's point, like, all right, well, if that's the case, then I'm here to pick up my son to feed him,
right?
Spend time with him. Problem solved, right? Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that was a wild one. I was just like, wow. And like I said, yeah. Then when I finally saw the end clip, I was just like, oh yeah, no, that would end way differently. Yeah, I would have been pissed. I'd have been livid.
The situation that they live in is very difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
The circumstances as to what led up to this sounds to be very to go. But I think at the end of the day, I mean that she tried to do something of shaming the father, totally is backfiring on her.
Yeah.
He's doing what he can, right? What he's supposed and what he's obligated, completely obligated to.
Right. He's taking care of his son. Even though her food stamps don't come to the 11th.
Like, the rest of it is gravy. The rest of it is nice to have, but yes.
Oh man, the fact that I wonder what point she was trying to make with, my food stamps don't come to the 11th.
It's like, okay.
Yeah,
what's your fault?
That has nothing to do with the father like wanting to feed his son.
Right.
Like, I guess she's what. Yeah, I mean that's your problem.
Right. That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Yeah.
So it's just Vernon says, "Are there more chapters? They should be on Netflix." Diva99 says he should have probably taken his son after that and took him to eat. She was so ratchet about the whole thing. Like, exactly, where are the rest of their fathers? Yeah. That's a question too, right? Is it like how many
others? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But I mean, if I was in his position, I would take this viral video and take it to court.
Yeah.
Be like, give me my son.
Yeah.
Like, this is
then that turns into a whole other thing. Like, he's bringing food to his son, but is he also?
That's the others are not legally not his responsibility.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah,
that's true.
And especially with her acting a fool like she did, and like I said, at the end she ends up, she's like, "All right, give me the food," and then she throws it on the ground. I'm like, bro, what? That's not the solution. And so,
absolutely not.
First thing I would do, I wouldn't mess with a girl who has 3 kids.
Well,
he may not have known.
Yeah, exactly. Like, maybe his son's the oldest out of the 4 kids.
I don't think his son's the oldest.
No, okay.
No, I don't know though. I don't know. There's nothing
too, actually.
Right?
That is a very good point.
Right. So,
but no. Actually, okay. No. Based on what she said, I don't think his son's the oldest, because she said, "You had a baby with me, and I had these other kids." Knowing I had these other kids.
Yeah,
I don't know if she said knowing,
Oh.
but you took
think-
this on when you had a baby with me because I had other kids or something.
No, I thought she
So-
just said like you know what you signed. Oh, I guess yeah, you know
What you signed up for. Yeah. And he said, no, the hell I didn't.
Well, so that's what I'm saying. Like maybe like that could be like no, like we had a baby, but I didn't know you were gonna have 3 other kids, right? Like
I think it's the other way around. I think she might have had 3 others, and then he was lucky number 4. But
Lucky number 4.
it sounded like he might have been coming from the point of like we hooked up and this happened, and you had other kids. Like that wasn't the plan.
Right.
Because also this would be a different discussion if they were married or if they were together.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like they were in a committed relationship at that moment. Is he just destroying the house right now?
No, he just wants attention.
No, he's speaking his mind. He's like, agreed.
He wants in the conversation.
Right?
What do you think,
Yeah.
Kat?
He's like, I'm your only kid.
Right. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Wild one.
Well, yeah, there you go. That's that.
That's that.
That's that. All right. Well, I think that's it. Well, actually, no. We have one more segment for the evening. Let's get into it before we wrap up. Here we go. What we've been watching. So, I finished. We were talking about it. Stranger Things Volume 2. So as we mentioned, there was here, let me just put it on here. So what was it? Is like the first 6 episodes were shown. Was it first 6 or 7? I forgot.
First
7.
I thought it was first 4, and then it was 2.
Okay. Yeah. It was some number, right? So you had a volume 2 that came out Memorial Weekend, and then you had volume 3. Sorry. So volume 1 came out Memorial Weekend, then volume 2 came out during 4th of July, and I think it came out that Friday, and then I was like, told my wife, I was like, oh, it's out. Let's watch it. Watched it. It was great. Without revealing too much, I was kind of like, I was like, oh, I didn't know, like, at least before watching it, I was like, oh, I didn't know where this would end up. And now it's like, oh, okay. Now it's taking it in not a different direction, but definitely it leaves, room for another season to happen. And it kind of sucks because, me and my wife were like, oh, we were hoping that this would be kind of the end. And now it's like, oh man, we have to wait a whole another year, maybe even 2 for next season. And I know there's been some comments. We can't really talk about it because it kind of spoils it. There were some gripes that came from Millie Bobby Brown, aka 11, about how things, I guess, resolved itself, or how the ending came out. She had little issues about it, and she kind of called out the filmmakers about it. But otherwise though, it was still entertaining. It was still a lot of fun, and I think it's still worth a watch. And I know both of you guys aren't caught up, and you should check it out if you want.
I did think, like, for some reason, I don't know, like, I thought this was the last season 2, so I thought they were going to wrap things up.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's kind of like, oh my god, now we have to like stick through it again. It's like, I think it would have been a perfect way to end it, honestly. But yeah, we'll see.
The momentum was too big, and they're like, no, we got to extend it.
Exactly. But the crazy thing, I forgot to lead into this, but we'll talk about this next week. There's supposedly a spin-off happening, and they're going to do the Duffer Brothers are busy. So the Duffer Brothers are the creators of Stranger Things. They blew up because of this. Obviously it's the #1 show, or actually one of the top shows next to the Korean show. But they have a lot of stuff lined up. I'm just curious why they didn't wrap it up, because that's kind of what the Double M's did for Game of Thrones. They're like, peace, we're gonna go hop on our other ventures. But these guys, they're like, hey, let's just do a spin-off for this, and let's do some other things. And I don't know. Anyways, so what did you think of it, Mitch? It sounds like you watched it.
No, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Like, I thought I thought there was like a lot of cool things that happened. Like these kids are actors, but they're freaking really good. Like I thought they were really good. Like I was surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I kind of want to see like because like people have been speculating about like what the spin-off is going to be.
Mhm.
Like I'd love to see like Murray and 11 just go like like those two. Like I'd like to see more from them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like don't want to accidentally give something away. So
Yeah, no, for sure. It's hard to like talk about it without giving it away. Yeah, Diva 929. It sounds like she finished it as well. She said it was so good for sure. Yeah, so that is Stranger Things season 4, volume 2, and that is out now. Marcus, what have you seen, sir?
Not a damn thing.
Oh yeah, because he got his promotion. Okay. Anyway.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
That escalated.
No, it's just saying you got dental now. You got like full coverage.
Oh man.
All right.
It's good that you brush your teeth more.
Right.
There you go. Neil. So I tried to pull up the link and it says it's private.
What?
Ooh, what
Yeah.
you been watching?
It's on.
I know. Are you sending me a different link?
It's on the hub.
Ew.
It's no, it's called The Bear.
Ooh, yes. Yeah.
Oh yes.
You gotta.
Is it on FX, right?
Yes, The Bear on FX.
Yeah, it's on Hulu too. Yeah.
It's on Hulu.
I want to
Yeah.
watch the trailer before we
Okay.
talk about it. So
Yeah, that's that one.
So
looks
there's
the
That's
official
what,
trailer on 2022.
what's his name? Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
From,
I
Shameless.
didn't know who he was,
Yeah.
but I think he was on Shameless.
Yeah.
He was on Shameless. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's an awesome guy. I got to
Okay, I
work with
found
him.
You found
I
it.
found
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's watch it before I talk about it. And I we watched it and finished it
Yeah. Same.
in a matter of like a
Okay,
day and a half,
hold on.
or no, maybe two.
Man, I feel like I'm gonna have to add this to the list. Let's see. All right, here you go.
It is.
Oh yeah, it's on my list for
That's
sure.
the short.
25 pounds? No, I ordered 200. What is beef?
You still got that meat connector? You get $12.50 for that on eBay.
Boom. You cut vegetables like a bitch.
Not system. System, baby.
System. This is your brother's house. I was running it fine without you.
Why didn't he leave it to you then? Don't wipe your hands on your apron, chef.
Jeff.
I refer to everybody as chef because it's a sign of respect.
You could throw down, huh? So how you gonna pass the family test? Delicious or impressive?
Delicious is impressive.
Word.
Yo, family's up.
I just never had plátanos with like grass on it.
We want to change this restaurant, right? But we have to change the chemistry.
Hey, why are you always like watching
Because
me?
it's just sort of my job.
Where the chili flakes? Cousin organizes, it's more confusing.
Right there. Labeled chili flakes.
This is a delicate ecosystem, and it's held together by a shared history and love.
I have every intention of turning this into a respectable place of business. Eventually.
Time to try the new sandwiches.
Yo, this shit looks different.
What do you think?
It's redundant and white, just like you.
All right. So, The Bear, as you can tell, it's about a guy. He inherits a restaurant, a Chicago beef, pit beef restaurant from his brother, who has died from I forgot from drugs. And this chef, the guy who the person who inherited it, he is trained in like the top restaurants in the world. I think he worked in Noma or 11 Madison Park, like one of the Michelin star restaurants, right? And he was known as a rising star chef. And so what he's trying to do is implement whatever he's learned to bring this kind of neighborhood Chicago pit beef restaurant to like a elevated level. and it is just so crazy how like it shows how the intensity around like being classically trained in Michelin star restaurants. It shows this like the complexity of that training, the relationships in the restaurant, and it really like it shows really complex like a lot of sides to every single character, and this is all done in half-hour episodes.
Mhm.
So it is really fascinating. It's shot really well. To your point, it was James Allen White or who was who was in Shameless. A bunch of other people I'm not even sure of, but it's it was a very pleasant surprise. 8
Yeah.
episodes, like it covers everything in 36. Like what was so good about it too is that like it's a really intriguing storyline that's only 30 minutes, so it's not that heavy of a investment to watch. But it's like the way that it's shot and the way it's written is very addicting, and it's something that you just can't help but binge. And they like yeah, and I'll say the penultimate episode, episode 7, amazing, 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 amazing. Like one of the best episodes of TV I've seen this year for sure. So watch it. It's awesome. It's awesome, especially if you like food. If you like food, then you're gonna really like resonate with this story.
Yeah, and it's executive produced by like some of the executive producers. One is Rene Gube. He's a Filipino.
Okay. Yeah.
And
oh, so go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, and I was gonna say another executive producer is Hiro Murai. He worked on Atlanta, and did a couple episodes of that.
Yeah,
But
there's definitely vibes of that in this show too.
It's stressful to watch though. It's a very stressful. Like it's like I was watching it and like my wife, like I fell in love with it, but like my wife couldn't watch it. She's like, I can't. It's just like it's too, like it's stress inducing. Like watching some of the episodes, like it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean the subject matter, like there's a level of the family dynamic that the main character works through, and then there's the dynamic of the restaurant. And,
Yeah, like the employees and whatnot.
Right, like I think all of us here are familiar with like restaurants and just how stressful those environments are, and they do a really good job of portraying that in the show.
That's cool.
And yeah, and then the third executive producer is Matty Matheson, who is a chef on Vice. He has his own show. He kind of looks like Action Bronson a little bit. But yeah, he also like I'm assuming he advises on the restaurant piece.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And it's an awesome show. Soundtrack's awesome. Everything is awesome. I really love it. It's worth watching. Only 8 episodes, 30 minutes at least, at the most 30 minutes.
Those are the best. I feel like 30-minute episodes are like great because you can just like kind of just churn through it. I feel like a lot of times when you're having to watch an hour, it's like it's a big investment because that's like what, right? So you did 30 minutes, 8 episodes. That's 4 hours. That's 4 hours of investment versus 8 hours. It's a lot.
Yeah, and they cover a lot in those 30 minutes. It's like it's not like it feels like a
It
short
moves.
episode.
Yeah.
It moves. Like you're just like, whoa, you covered a whole lot, but it's done in a really good way in those 30 minutes.
Question: how did you guys find this show?
It was just like it was one of the.
It was recommended.
It was one of the recommended. It's like it was like one of the front page things on Hulu.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
My wife heard about it. I saw it. I started to see people on Twitter talk about it. I had a buddy that I knew from back in the day, and he was like, "Oh, this is like the new How to Make It in America."
Okay.
I didn't think it was like that particularly. I mean, I think this is way grittier, much cooler than How to Make It in America. Now that I like have digested it all, but there is a little bit of that tone too.
Got it.
Cool. Awesome.
But yeah, I can't. Like this is like I was screaming about Severance. This is another one I'm gonna scream about. This is really good.
Okay. Cool. So that is The Bear, and that is on FX. You can watch it on FX and Hulu. Mitch, what have you seen? Have you seen anything besides anything that you've anything else aside from what you already commented on?
Yeah,
what we were.
I've been watching. So like I'm like one of the cool things. It's on Netflix. It's called Web of Make Believe. It's like it's a documentary series. It's by Ron Howard and Brian Grazer.
Oh yeah.
And it just has like different episodes about like certain things regarding the web. Like the first episode is about swatting. Do you guys know what that is?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Like so, swatting is like when you call in a threat to somewhere, and then they'll like send a SWAT team to your place.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So like live streams will do it and whatnot. Like, but like so that first episode is about like how that trend came about, right? And like pretty much like before, you could make a like a fake threat about someone or something and clear a building, clear a school, or you could get someone like arrested, like just and it's like it's stupid, but like pretty much it goes into like how like this one kid, he's from California, he's from Southern California, but he got so good at it, like he would do it to like anyone, like people would hit him up and be like, hey, swat this guy, swat that guy. But pretty much it ended.
So real quick though, what does it take to be good at swatting?
No, this guy knew exactly. No, he knew exactly what to say, who to say it to.
Okay.
And this kid got what was it? It was like ABC. He cleared out ABC like during like a live news broadcast. He called in a bomb threat and he cleared out ABC.
Wow.
And like there was no consequence for it really. But then like he ended up like it's not spoiling anything, but like he ended up swatting someone and like someone died, so yeah. So like it goes into like the concept, and the kid was only like 17, like, and he was doing this, and it sucks, man. Like it's fascinating. It's like it's really dark to watch, but it's like this stuff exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Crazy.
So did you finish it already or not
No,
yet?
I didn't finish it. I'm like I'm still going through it. There's like the subjects are like, whoa, those are nuts. Like
Yeah.
But like
Cool.
play the trailer, like just so like people get an idea.
I never really wanted to commit crimes. The crimes were a necessary evil to get around a system that I didn't believe in.
The internet has opened up new pathways to make certain kinds of crimes easier.
But they couldn't find me, they couldn't arrest me, there was nothing they could do. I was unstoppable, you could say.
He enjoyed swatting people. It was his form of entertainment.
I wonder if you can file income tax returns on these dead people. Well, it turns out you can.
There are lies, damned lies, and then there are statistics.
It made no sense. Why would anybody shoot my son? And suddenly the internet just went crazy.
I got a text message that said, send me a naked picture or I'll kill you.
I had to start realizing what I was supporting. Was I the victim or was I also a villain?
Now there is virtually nothing that technology can't reach.
If you allow the worst people in the world to have unrestrained abilities to hijack the biggest platforms in the world, there are going to be huge consequences to that.
That's intense.
Man, this world is just sad.
Yeah.
From Neuralink to like all the crap on the internet to yeah, I could see how this is a lot to get through. So these episodes are an hour each, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're an hour each, but like I've been taking because I can't watch them back to
One a
back.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a lot. That's heavy.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I think that is it for our show this evening. Who should we raid?
Raid.
Wow.
Raid.
Wow.
DJ Curse.
Is KJ Mix on yet?
Oh, he's on.
He's on. Let me ask.
Sound
Can someone go into his chat? Ask how long is he on though? Let me ask him. How long are you on for? How long? Wow.
How long are you?
How long are you?
Well, before that, just want to say thank you, Diva929, Chocolate Legs, Stank Palmer, It's Just Vernon, Pluma's Poetic, Sick and Crazy. Who else was there? Yoho Joe, Iron Monkey. Thank you all for tuning in. Who knows? Okay, it sounds like he'll be on for a little bit. Okay. I guess he doesn't have work tomorrow. Okay. All right, we'll rate him. All right, so we're gonna rate out our buddy J Mix, one of our peoples, one of our crew members, Caesar Salad Productions crew. Thank you all so much. Copy and paste that rate out message, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week. The week after that, though, we're gonna be on break. I need to talk to you guys about that. But yeah, thank you all so much.
For sure. Yes, thank you.
Good times, Mitch. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you, Mitch.
Thank you, guys.
As always. Yes, I'm gonna milk you until you start working again.
Oh,
start teaching again.
Is that one of your taboo turn-ons? Yeah.
Yes, that is right. When do you start? When do you start teaching again?
August
1st or end of August?
Middle of August.
Okay. Maybe we'll
So
get you one
all
more time
summer. So we've got Mitch all summer long.
Yes.
Mitch's summer residency on STS.
Right.
And he's like, I'm not gonna answer next time. This is good. It's just Vernon says milk for all the 4 kids, not just one. I love it when you guys always do these throwbacks. I love it. Or callbacks. That was a good one. Dude, that was a good one. That's a good one. This is Vernon. I'll give you a little golf clap right there, buddy. That was good. Golf clap. Good one.
Oh man.
All right.
Ooh. I've got something for next week.
Okay, perfect. So once again, thank you so much again, Mitch. I'm sure we'll all see him again. His summer residency on STS. All right, guys, rate it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I rated out really quickly. I missed it.
All right, good. We brought 11 people with us.
Yeah. Carol Petito. Hey.
Carol Petito, she's from Reynard, right?
No, she's been in some other DJs channels.